Okay, all of you are ready. Yes, I think, okay, now it is being recorded. Okay, your meeting, got it. Okay. So I will upload my presentations. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, have you started seeing the screen? Yes or no? One of you can respond.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Others, how many of you say yes? Because some of you
No, sir.
connectivity.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Then again I will, what I will do, again I will, that is why. Okay. I will cancel, then I will again share. Again, now share button I have put. And now, okay, shall I put international banking?
Yes, sir.
Now
It's okay.
Yes, sir. Now we can see.
Now all are getting the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. So the understanding is when you want to, I think we'll make it interactive. Then only it will be interesting. But don't forget to mute immediately after the interaction is over, because your background noise will add to, yes, overall noise. Okay, friends. Okay. Question number 1. We'll go only by question and answer. And you have a calculator by your side. You have to do, okay, I will create a live atmosphere as if you are sitting in the exam hall in front of the screen. Now you see the first question itself. Okay. Yes, just I will upload the question. 20 or 10 seconds I will give to all of you to work out. Okay. Then I will explain step by step. You will understand because you will get the feeling. Okay. Simple questions only. Now you see, spot rates are $1 INR 74 55 75 74 57 50. You are all comfortable with the basics. That is spot rates, forward rates. And most of the questions will be from forward rates, how to calculate. Sometimes they will give the forward margin themselves on the screen. Sometimes the new trend is you have to calculate the premium or discount yourself using the given data. Now they are giving a data. Spot rates are like this. It is dollar versus our Indian rupee. And interest rates they will give, because the forward premium, okay, the forward rate will be either costlier or it will be cheaper compared to the base currency. So here dollar is known as, I will load my pointer also, laser. So the dollar is the base currency. The other currency is varying. This will be always expressed in either one unit, this side. This is known as base currency or left-hand side currency. This side currency will keep on changing. Now, spot rates, always this side will be lower, this side will be higher. Please remember, the spot rate, this is an interbank rate. This is not for customers. This is for one bank to another bank. One bank is quoting, dollar is being purchased at this rate, dollar is being sold at this rate. Always they will quote in such a way, buy low, sell high. And again, forward rates will be little different from spot rates. Either it will increase or decrease. How it will increase or decrease? Either it will be at premium or at discount. How to know it is at premium or discount? You have to go to the interest rates, because interest rate differential becomes the base for forward margins. The base. What is the base? Dollar is 2.4, Indian rupee is 6.4. Now the difference is, okay, you see, the difference is 4%. Our INR is having more interest. Dollar is having less rate of interest. So ground rule number 1, I think you will have discussed, but anyway, for today's session, you note down. Rule number 1, the currency, the base currency is set lower interest rate, then it will be in premium. Note down, the currency at the lower interest rate will be in premium, mean the other side you have to go on increasing. Premium mean add. Supposing it's ulta, dollar is higher rate, INR is lower rate, then dollar will go on descending order, ascending order, descending order. That is, it will give, that is, instead of premium, it will be a discount. Okay. Now you calculate. Now you understood the basic concept. Now dollar is at lower interest rate. So dollar will be in premium. So the forward rate you have to increase. Premium in add. How to add? The differential will be the forward margin. What will be 3 months forward? These are the latest questions that are being asked repeatedly in Caiib. Now can you attempt? Now how many of you can attempt? Okay, just 5 seconds I will give. How many of you can attempt? If you are comfortable, now I am asking 3 months forward rate only. Forward buying rate. So buying rate means you go this side. Plus add 4%, that's all. Add 4%. What is the 4%? 4% you have to carefully add. Buying rate means go this side. Why? What is the 4%? 4% for the full year. But they are asking 3 months. So 3 months mean 4 divided by 4. 3 months is 1/4 of an year. Or 4 is the difference, divided by 12, multiplied by 3. You will get what? 3 by 12, again 1/4. Quarter mean 3 months mean 1/4. So 4 divided by 4, 1%. Now I think you have got the clue. All of you try now. Now what will be the forward buying rate? Try. Then I will explain. Okay. Any answer? Any answer is there? Because we will make it interactive. Any answer? One of you can unmute and tell. Yes or
Sir, why
no?
should we make 6.4 minus 2.4, sir?
No. Yes. That is a difference. This will be loaded in, it will come in the form of either forward premium or discount. Now it will be, dollar will be in premium. Why I am telling dollar will be in premium? Because dollar having lower interest rate. Our rupee is having higher interest rate. What is the difference? Interest rate difference, 4%. 4% for the full year. For 3 months, what is the rate? 1%. I think all of you remember, for 1 year rate, this will be always expressed per annum. The rate of interest is always expressed per annum. And you have to now find out the rate of interest, differential rate of interest for 3 months. Now I will explain the steps. Okay, one question I will explain so that all of you will be comfortable. Now I am asking forward buying rate. I am not asking. In the exam, this will be, sometimes if it happens to be the first question itself, some people are, sir, first question itself was tough, sir. It's not tough. Okay, so here base rates are like this. Now what they are asking? Forward buying rate. So forward buying rate means this will be the starting rate. So the starting rate will be first step you note down, worksheet. Okay, you note down both this side and this side. Second, what you have to decide, the interest rate you have to see. This is 2.4. Is a different question. Please remember, if they give the margin, you will add or deduct. Whether it is a premium or discount, I will give all varieties. Now they are not giving the premium or discount for 3 months themselves. You have to calculate yourself. How to calculate? Now you decide. Dollar is lower interest rate. So dollar lower interest rate means dollar is the base currency. This left hand side currency, lower interest rate means this side will be ascending. This side currency, higher interest rate means this side it will be, forward rates will be descending. This is the thumb rule, common rule. Understood or not? Now to calculate, now dollar is lower interest rate, so it will be in premium. Okay, versus INR. So interest rate difference 4%. Next step. First step note down. Second step, find out the interest rate difference because it will help you to calculate the forward margins. Okay, 4% per annum. Now for 3 months, what will be? 4 divided by 12. 4 divided by 12 per month into 3. So that will become 1%. Agreed. Now 1%, just take your calculator, key in 74, 55, 75, all of you. Why I am asking to key in 74, 55, 75? Because they are asking forward buying rate. Forward buying rate interbank. They are not coming to exporter importer. Exporter importer mean one more step will be added. Exporter mean you have to deduct the bank margin. Importer mean you have to add the bank margin, bank profit. Now bank profit is not involved here. They are only asking what will be 3 months forward buying rate. So go to this side, 74. Next step will be 74, 55, 75. Don't go to this side because buying rate. So 74, 55, 75, you key in your calculator, plus you button you put, 1% you put. Why 1%? Is a quarterly interest, three months interest. Suppose 6 months mean by 2. 9 months mean 3 by 4. 4 divide, again multiply by 3. 3/4, 9 months. 1 year mean, no, simple 4%. 1 year premium mean, 1 year interest difference will be 4%. 3 months mean 1%. 6 months mean 2%. 9 months mean 3%. In this given example, just add 1%, you will get 75, 30, 25. Check up. This is the final answer. So the final answer is, how many of you understood? Okay, because this is the base for forward rates calculation repeatedly being asked in CAB. Okay, how many of you understood? Yes or no? At least one of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes,
Okay.
Understood.
Now go to the second question. You have to do yourself.
No, sir.
Second question. Not understood. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Now we will understand in the next question. Don't worry. You followed the steps mean these steps will help you to do in the exam. Now question number 2. Very interesting. Just wait.
Sir,
Calculation, calculation. The
no, not that, sir.
Huh?
74.5575 plus 0.01.
Not 0.01. 1%. What 1%? This is 6.4 per annum. This is $2.4 respectively. Dollar 2.4, Indian rupee 6.4. Because the forward premium or discount is dependent on interest rate differential. This is an international law. Okay. It will be on different factors, but you have to calculate exam purposes as if the interest rate differential will decide the premium or discount. Which is premium? If this side currency lower interest rate means this side will go on increasing.
No.
This side
not
currency
that.
higher.
Last step calculation.
Just you key in, all of you key your have your calculator. Just key in 74, 55, 75 in your LCD screen of your small calculator. Put plus button and again key in 1. Again press percentage button. In the calculator itself, you will get the answer. Are you getting or not?
75.303, sir, exact.
Yeah, 75.30.
0.30.
Now I am rounding down. Always rounding down. The exporter forward buying rate mean it will be rounded down to from bank's point of view. Always quote less. When you are buying, try to reduce. When you are selling, try to increase. So it will be rounded down in the exam. The options will be 75, 30, some nearest answer. If they give the right answer also, sometimes they may not do rounding. Now here I have done rounding to the nearest 25 pips. Okay. Sometimes they may not do rounding. Exact answer, click it 1 mark. Agreed or not? Now second question will give you some more idea. Now, which one, madam?
Buy low, sell high, na sir. Why it is adding, sir? 1%.
A premium. Premium always will be added. Discount. How you know premium? Because this currency lower interest rate. How you came to know? Because they have given the data. So premium always will be added. The base principle, I think all of you remember. I will give another question. When I give the other question, there I will not put plus button. You have to put minus button. When you have to put minus button, when the other currency is at discount, you have to put minus button. This carefully.
So
Okay.
for both
Bank
buying
margin,
and selling, we'll round off to.
Yes, premium, both buying and selling. Premium, note down the ground rule. Premium will always be added. If
Not
it's
that,
a
sir.
exporter mean,
Rounding-
it will be added to the. It will be added to the rounding. You may do, they may not do. You cross check with the option questions. Simply you click whichever answer nearer to your answer, you are getting 1 mark. Because in the screen rates, the options they may round it, they may not round it. You calculate this way, pick up the correct one, or then you do. Okay, understood? Now I will give the second one. Second one will give you more ideas. Now I will keep the screen for 10 seconds. Now you have to calculate yourself. Same question, but now I am asking what will be 6 months forward selling rate. Now all of you try. Now I am same question, but I have changed it little bit. What I have done, earlier I asked 3 months forward buying rate. Now I am asking what will be 6 months forward selling rate. All of you calculate. Yes. Now all of you have to calculate within 10 seconds. It will take only 10 seconds. All of you try. Step number 1, same. Step number 1, note down this. Step number 2, already have decided because dollar is at premium. Okay, why dollar is at premium? Lower interest rate. Third step will be you have to find out the interest rate applicable for 6 months. 6 months yearly you find out. Then 6 months you find out. 6 months mean 4 divided by just 6 months mean by 2. That means 2%. Now what will be your answer? All of you try. Now don't go this side. Go this side. 74.
76.0665.
That's 0665. Very good. Okay. All of you can try.
0675.
Now, okay. Now we'll try. Forward selling rate will be. Now you go to this side. 74, 57, 50 you key in. 74, 57, 50 you key in. Plus button you put. Why you have to put plus button? Don't put minus button. Plus button. Why plus button? Premium. Premium mean always you add. Whether it is buying or selling. Premium mean add. Discount mean deduct. Plus button you put. 2 you key in. Why 2? 6 months rate. Into just percentage button. So you will get 76, 06, 75. You will get 55, but I will round it up. Always they may round it or they may not round it. You go to the question, all 4 choices or 5 choices they will give. You go to the one which is nearest to your answer, click it 1 mark in your kitty. Because this will give you more scoring subject, treasury and this forex arithmetic.
Sorry,
How many of you understood?
USD is at a lower interest rate. I can't understand this thing.
Lower interest, you see the rate. No, this dollar is 2.4 respectively. This is per annum. For every, please remember, friends, 2 currencies we are always calculating the exchange rate. But 2 currency, there are 2 things you have to remember. Exchange rate is different, interest rate is different. Both will be opposite. Every currency will have an interest rate. What is that interest rate? Either when you are borrowing in dollar or when you are investing in dollar or you are borrowing in rupee, the rate of interest is for borrowing. But the exchange rate is for what? Both are interrelated. The exchange rate is for what? Converting one currency to another currency. Now every currency, remember, will have an interest rate also, but exchange rate arises versus other currency. The exchange rate, when it arises, one currency has to be converted to another currency. So exchange rate arises for only 2 currencies. Exchange rate cannot be applied for 3 currencies. 2 currency, one currency has to be converted to another currency that you call exchange rate. But every currency will have separate interest rate as applicable to their country. Dollar is cheaper. Dollar is, to get a dollar borrowing, the rate of interest will be, so here they have given the data. Dollar is 2.4 per annum. INR 6.4. Now, which is lower interest rate? This rate of interest different, exchange rate is different. Exchange rate means one currency to this is exchange rate. This is interest rate. The spot rates, there will be no influence by interest rate difference. But the forward rates are influenced by, the impact will be in the form of interest rate difference. Now, which is higher interest rate? Rupee is higher interest rate. So, rupee will be in discount. And which is a lower interest rate? Dollar. So, dollar has to be the base currency. So, the dollar lower interest rate mean it is in premium. Here it is higher interest rate mean you have to always look at the base currency. Base currency higher interest rate mean then it will be in discount. Discount mean other side, other currency. Okay. This is how premium or discount. Now have you understood? Have you understood? Because this is the base for your forward calculations. Yes, boss. Any doubt? Now can I go to the third one?
Regarding this rounding off, Can we round up to the nearest quarter?
Yes. Normally, selling rate you round up, buying rate you round down. Always they will do like that. Because buy low, note down from bank point of view. Bank will always try to buy at the lowest rate possible, and bank will try to sell at the highest rate possible. So that is why buying rates will be rounded down, selling rates will be always rounded up in favor of the bank only. This is a normal practice.
Even if in this question 76.0660 is the answer, even if we get 76.06, 27, 28, then can we round to
Okay.
25?
They will express without rounding also. Don't get confused the rounding. I have given rounding. Rounding in normally it will be rounded in multiples of 25 when it is coming to Indian rupee dollar. This is known as the loss will be always expressed in multiples of 25 pips. They call it 25 pips. Okay. That is why I have rounded up. 55 is the answer, but I have rounded to 75. In the exam, they may round up, they may not round up. Go to the answer column, you pick up the correct answer, whichever is nearest to your answer, you click it, you are getting 1 mark. This is only for illustration. But in the real exam, they may round, they may not round. They may give the exact also. Okay, friend, understood? Okay. Now you go to the third one. Third one will be little different. Third one I will give you, third question. And now you see, I am asking for spot rate, same rates, same interest rate. But I'm changing. Now I am changing bank exchange margin 0.15. What will be 3 months forward rate for an exporter? I am asking. Now how many of you can attempt this? Now earlier I asked only forward buying rate or forward selling rate. Now I have in the third question, I have changed it. What will be 3 months forward rates for an exporter? Now can you try? All of you try. Just 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds I will give you. Try. Now, what is that thing I have added here? 3 months forward rate for an exporter. Exporter mean what? You first go to this, then you add. Now 3 months mean 1%. How I got 1%? The difference between this per annum and for 3 months by 4. 3 months mean by 4. That by 4 1%. So from here you press 1%. You will get one answer. Already you have got it. Now bank margin for exporter will be deducted. Bank margin for importer will be added. That is a ground rule you will have discussed during the theory classes. Agreed? Now, how many of you can get the correct answer? This side is working sheet. This side is working sheet. Same, first 3 steps, same. 75.15. Very good. Now, up to this, already have arrived. Now, you don't remove the calculator. Minus button you put, 0.15 carefully. Again you put press button, you'll get the answer. Don't you calculate, calculator, let it be on the screen. Now you have to put minus button. Why you have to put minus button? Because it's an exporter, the exchange margin will be deducted now. Importer will be added. So 75-30, without rounding also you can do. 75-30-25 minus. For an exporter, margin will be deducted. So when you deduct margin, 75-30-25 minus 0.15 percentage you put, you will get 75.19 something. I have rounded. You may round up or may not round up. How many of you have got this answer? How many of you have got this answer? Yes, sir. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Got it, sir.
Got it? No, very good, very good. Now, fourth question, thrill. It is a thrill, thrilling. Now, fourth question I will load. Now, I am giving all varieties because you should not miss any question in the final exam. Okay?
3 month rate will be 4/12 into 3. How it is?
Into 3. Is a 3. Next question you just watch.
Sir, you are going fast, sir.
I am going fast, huh? Okay.
Sir.
So the 3 months rate.
Sir.
Okay,
No, sir.
slow down.
No, sir.
No, what?
No, sir. No, sir.
If you go in the speed, then you can complete, sir.
No problem.
complete,
Because some
sir.
people, I will step by step. So first, step number 1 understood.
Sir,
Step
one
number
doubt,
2
sir.
understood.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, this margin is calculated on the basis of rounded rate or before rounding the rate. here,
The margin is before rounding also you can do. Don't change the calculator. For example, all of you key in. I will again explain. All of you key in 74. I am keying in 74.5575. Okay. You put plus button and you put now 1%. You press 1%. You will get 75, 30, 30, 75 on the screen. 30, 30, 75 on the screen. Are you getting or not? Now you put minus button. Now don't do anything on the LCD panel. Put minus button and put 0.15% you put. You will get 75.190121. Are you getting or not? 190121 I will get. This is your final answer. You check up your answer. You pick up the answer. You check up the options, you pick up it, you are getting 1 mark. But one step you missed means you will you will get a wrong answer. Now, our friend question is, I am going little slow only, don't worry, slow only. Now, up to this, how many of you understood? Next question, I will make it little, okay, I am giving you all varieties. Up to this, understood or not? Okay? Okay.
Sir,
Now,
excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's okay.
okay,
Excuse me, sir.
now I will go to the fourth one. Next question. Now you see, now you have to calculate yourself. I will not leave you. I will be happy if you are able to do on your own on the screen, because right now I am assuming you are in front of the screen. Now you note down. Same rate. I will not change the rate. Bank margin, same margin. Now I am asking the question, what will be 6 months forward rates for an importer? Earlier I asked exporter. Now I am asking importer. Now you go, all of you go. Yes, just 10 seconds. 10 seconds only it will take. 10 seconds only it will take. Try
75, 43.
75,
43.
75, 43. Yeah, okay. Madam is giving 75, 43. Okay, is it 76, 18. Okay. In 6 months.
76.18.
18. Very good. Okay. Now shall we check up? Now shall we check up, friend? For the benefit of all, I will start from level. That is step 1 step. First step, all of you will have you will be given a working sheet. First note down this base rate. This is for exporter. This for importer. This is the bid rate. This offer rate. Second step, you work on the interest rates, because to decide which is it premium or discount. Dollar is lower. So the second step already understood. I will give the next question will be, dollar versus pound sterling I will give. Dollar versus other currency. Now dollar versus INR is the situation. Normally our INR is costlier. Interest rate will be more. Our dollar will be always interest rate will be low. Our rupee rate of interest different, exchange rate different. Both are interrelated. That is why I am giving the example. Okay. Now second step you understood. Dollar is going to be at premium. Why? Because it's a lower interest rate. It's a common rule. Third one, you find out the difference. Annual. What is the annual? Annual interest rate 4. Now the question is 6 months forward rate. 6 months mean 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2. But how I have got 4 divided by 12 is per month into multiplied by 6. Same answer. If you are very comfortable, 4 divided by 2.
Sir, how about 4?
4 means the interest rate difference. Difference between what and what? Two currencies. Two currencies have distinct interest rates. They will give this data. For if they they give the premium or discount themselves on the screen. Next question, just wait. You need not have to worry about the interest rate, because already now interest rate they will give. This is the newest question. This is the question. Okay, based on the latest trends in CAIB. They will not give the premium or discount. You have to calculate the premium or discount yourself. Now, dollar is going to be at premium. Why dollar is going to be at premium? Lower interest rate. And what will be the decider? The interest rate difference. Difference means 6.4 per annum, 2.4 per annum. So 4%. Then now 6 months mean divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 mean 2%. Agreed? Now you go to this side. Which side? 74, 5750, you key in. All of you key in. And plus button you put. Now plus Y plus button, premium. 2% you put. 2% you put. You will get 76. All of it try. 76, 06 something. Okay. I will also do 74.5750 plus button you put. 2% you put carefully. You will get what?
Sir.
760665. Are you getting?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes or no?
Sir, for
Okay, madam.
any month we have to take 4/12 only.
No, 4/12 means 4 is annum. Why I have divided by 12 per month I have calculated, then I have multiplied with 6. This star is for multiply. Or you can do 6 months mean 1/2. That's all. 4/2, how much? 2. Even this way or that way, you'll get the same answer. You don't have to divide by 12, friends. Just to, if you are comfortable, 6 months means what? 1/2 of a year. 3 months means what? 1/4. So 4 divided by 4 I did there. Same answer you'll get. Now why I am dividing by 12 per month? Suppose 1 month if they are asking, sometimes what will be 1 month forward rate for an importer? Then 1 month rate will be what? 4 divided by 12. Okay, 3 months, 6 months, you can understand 1/4. Suppose a 1 month rate mean, what will happen? It will not be 2%. 1 month mean the 6 will go 4/12. What is 4/12?
Sir, margin.
4/12 is what?
Margin is there, no?
No, margin afterwards. After loading the premium or discount, only margin. Margin finally. Now you have loaded the premium. Loaded the premium 7606, I think 65. Now exchange margin will be, you will have to add. Why I have to add? Against an importer. Importer you have to add. Again you put plus button and you put 0.15 carefully. Press your percentage button. Final answer will be 761805. Are you getting or not? 7618. I think one madam correctly told. Hats up. 7618. First they gave 2 answers, no? So the final answer will be 7618. Hats off. Okay. I will declare you have cleared, you have cracked CIV. It's only fun learning. Yes.
Sir, why did you consider selling rate, sir? Here, forward selling rate did not mention anything in the question.
Correct. Importer. Importer means selling, boss. Boss. Importer means selling. Exporter means buying. Correct. To importer, you are selling dollar. From the exporter, you are buying the dollar. Always have that common approach in mind. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. From whose point of view? You are a banker. You are a smart banker. When you are buying dollar from the exporter, try to buy at the lowest value. When you sell the same dollar to an importer, you try to add your profit and you try to sell high. Buy low, sell high. From whom you buy low? From the exporter, you buy the dollar at the lower rate. He is earning dollar. You are getting the dollar from an exporter. To whom you are selling the dollar? To an importer, you are selling the dollar. Why importer wants dollar? To retire his import bill. Why the exporter is giving you dollar? Because he is earning dollar. He is giving you dollar. From the exporter, you are buying. Always remember, bank is getting the dollar from exporter. Bank is giving the dollar to the importer. While giving, charge the highest price. While buying, charge the lowest price. This concept, if you are clear, you are clearing forex arithmetics. Agreed or not? Now, how many of you understood up to this? Up to this? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go to the next one? Thrilling. Now, next one will be thrilling. You see the thrill. Next one, I'm changing. Don't worry. Now you see, now I have changed it. Please remember. Yes, I have changed this next question. Now you see, spot rates are, because you have to understand the difference between currencies. The spot rates are 1 pound is $1.3475 real rate today versus 1.3525. 1.3475.
The screen is not visible, sir.
Screen not visible. Others?
Yes, sir.
Visible, sir.
Because one, I think some terminal, there may be some connectivity issue. For all others, because if I change the screen again, another, okay. Friends, those who have not got the screen, I think all of you are getting or not? One screen is not a visible mean, maybe some problem with your connectivity. Yes or no?
Getting, sir.
Okay, your connection has to be live. Now you see the question. Yes, boss. Now, because I think more than 100 people have logged in, I cannot see all of you individually. It's not a, yes. Now I will love to see, work all of you, understand the basic concept.
YouTube also live streaming is going on, I think, sir.
Which one?
YouTube, sir.
Oh, they are recording. They are recording. Now you see. Spot rates are, now you see the
No,
question.
live
Spot-
session, sir.
Okay. The spot rates are, pound is, 1 pound is equal to US dollar 1.3475 versus 1.3525. And the interest rate for pound is 3.6. Interest rate for dollar is 2.4. Now you see which is lower interest rate, which is higher interest rate. Now pound comes on the reference base currency. Pound is at a higher interest rate. Dollar is at a lower interest rate. This is the decider. Because these are the questions they are repeatedly giving in the final exam. What will be 6 months forward rate? What will be 6 months forward rate? Now I have changed the pattern. Now I have given pound versus dollar. Now which is higher interest rate? Which is higher interest rate? Pound is higher. Correct? So now the pound is at a higher interest rate. Now pound will be in discount. Note down. If you have got a pen, you note down. Pound will be in discount in the forwards. Note down this much. Pound. Why pound is going to be in discount? Because pound is having, the Great Britain pound is having higher interest rate. Dollar is having lower interest rate. So the pound comes on the reference currency, base currency. So the base currency, higher interest rate mean this side you have to go on reducing, descending. Understood or not? Oh, one terminal. Please, all of you unmute. Okay. Then you, sorry, first you mute. When you have to interact, now I ask you to understand the steps. Okay. Now, why I told it is discount, higher interest rate. Now, what is the step? Step number 1, you note down. Now, I am explaining step by step how you have to do in the exam. Note down these rates. What is this rates? Pound, this is implied. Pound is coming on this side. 1 pound is purchased at this rate. 1 pound is versus dollar. 1 pound is sold at this rate. So bid rate, offer rate. You note down this. Now keep it in mind. Pound comes on the left hand side. That is the base currency. Now put second button. Second button. What is the second button? You are going to decide the which is lower interest rate, which is higher interest rate. Now pound is at a higher interest rate. Agreed? Pound is at a higher interest rate. So what will the impact? The forward rates will be at discount. The forward rates will be at discount. Discount means what? You have to go on lowering. What is premium? Go on adding. The third step. Third step, you have found out the interest rate difference. 3.6 minus 2.4. 3.6 minus 2.4, how much? 1.2. Agreed or not? 1.2 is the interest rate difference between these two currency. Agreed or not? Now, this is per annum. This is per annum. Now, what they are asking? 6 months. 6 months means what? Per annum 1.2 mean 6 months mean by 2. You will get 0.6, not 0.06. Carefully, 0.6%. 1.2 divided by 2. Why divided by 2? 6 months mean by 2. This is per annum. Up to this understood? Now go to this an importer. What will be 6 month forward rates only they are asking. So the forward rates 6 months mean 6 months forward rate 1.34. First you buying rate you calculate. Buying rate what you will do? 1.3475 you key in. 1.3475 you key in. Now you have to put minus button. All of you work out 1.3475. Why I am putting 3475? First I am asking the buying rates. Then I have to work out the selling rate. How to key in the buying rate? And why I am putting minus button? Tell me, boss. Why I am putting minus button? It's a discount.
Since it is
There you
discount.
put plus button. Here you have to put minus button. Why? Because it is going to be in discount. So minus, how much percentage you will put? 0.06. How you got 0.6? 0.6. 0.6, how you got? Yearly divided by 2. 6 months mean minus. All of you put it. Minus 0.6 percentage. You will get 1.3394. Are you getting or not? 1.3394. I have, you can round it. This is the, I have rounded to 1.3395. You may round it or not, you need not round it. 1.3394 also correct. You see the screen. This will be 6 months forward rate for the buying rate. Now,
Sir,
same
rounding will be
now
3400, no, sir?
Sir, 3400.
34.
Rounding will be done to
3400.
3400, no, sir? Instead of 95.
No. Okay. Because last 5 decimals you keep it. Don't round it too much. You can round it, but in the answers they may not have rounded. You round it, but don't round it right now because
Sir, rounding off of next quarter is only applicable to Indian currency as per FDI.
That is a FDI guidelines. That's FDI guideline only applicable for INR.
Okay. That is only for INR. And here you don't apply. 3394 you put. Okay. Here I have put by mistake, one mistake, 9495. Okay. Now selling rate you find out. Selling rate where you have to go. 1.3525 you key in. All of you key in. 1.3525 you key in. Now again put minus button. Discount will always be deducted. Whether it is a buying or selling. Minus button you put. 0.6 percentage you put. You will get 1.3. 4438. Okay, 3525. 1.344. I have rounded at 3445. 45. You don't put it. 3 also. I have rounded, but in the exam they may round it to the nearest 5. Okay, I have rounded to the nearest 5. You need not out round it. You just look at the answer. If it is whatever answer nearest your answer you click, you are getting 1 mark. Now how many of you understood this? Here I have minus. Now I have only forward rates only. I have calculated both. Now final answer will be like this. Final answer will be GPP1 will be US dollar 1.3395, 1.3445. This rounding, don't get confused. You look at the options. If they have rounded, you click whatever answer nearest to you, you click. Okay, friends? Understood or not? This here, this will be your final answer. 1.3394 versus 1.3443 also they may give. Pick up the answer, you are getting 1 mark. Yes or no? How many of you understood?
Yes,
Third question.
Sir. Yes.
Now fourth question.
Yes, sir.
Fourth question, I am changing. Fourth question. Next question. I am giving all varieties.
Sir, I
Now,
have a doubt.
Yes, madam.
Sir, here, how can you say that GPP is discounting? Because spot rate is
No.
1.3475 and 1.3525, right?
That spot rate always will be like this only, madam. Spot rate, this side will be lower, this side will be higher. Don't get confused at the spot rate always, bid side will be lower, bid side will be higher. Forward rates, whether you are going to reduce or add, you have to look at the interest rates. How look at the interest rate. Now pound is higher rate, respectively. Pound is 3.6, dollar is 2.4. Now between these two currency, which is higher interest rate? You tell me, madam. Pound is higher interest rate.
Yes.
So
yes.
pound comes on the left hand side. This left hand side currency is the base currency or key currency. The base currency higher interest rate mean this side you go on reducing. This is a simple thumb rule. If the base currency higher interest rate mean this side you go on reducing, descending. The base currency, this is a ground rule. The base currency higher interest rate mean, lower interest rate mean this side will be ascending. That is premium. Ascending mean premium. Descending mean lower. 3 months, again 6 months, 9 months. It will go on reduced. A premium mean go on adding. Discount mean go on reducing. Up to this understood or not? Madam's question was very good. Pound sterling versus dollar. Pound sterling happens to be high interest rate. You have to look at the interest rate. Then it is a discount. Discount mean go on minusing. Okay, premium mean go on adding. Up to this understood or not? Now you wait for the fourth question. Here, each question, next question. I have not numbered this correctly. Now fourth question. Now margins are. Now I am giving the margin. I am now removing interest rate. Don't have confusion. Now I am removing the interest rate. This is a second pattern. Next pattern is spot rates are same rates. I have not changed the rates. And 1 month rate they have given. 1 month I will not tell premium or not. Use the word forward margin. 1 month this, second month this, third month. The second month also they will give. Now for exam, I am going you only crisp details. 6 months this. Okay. 1 year. Sometimes they may give or may not give. 3 rates they have given. Forward, you don't tell premium or discount right now. Forward margin. 1 month forward margin is 0.0015, 0.0013. This will be 1.34. So 00 mean it is expressed in 4 digits. 4 digits decimal. So the point will come here. 0.0015. Now this side is higher. This side is lower. Please remember. The forward margin, the way they give, you will immediately conclude. There you concluded based on interest rate. Here you have to conclude based on how they have quoted. Now they have given the forward margin themselves. This side is high. This side is low mean it is a discount. Okay. Ulta. Now this is a discount. Why discount? Why discount, friends? This side is high. This side is low mean the forward margin, how they give will decide the premium or discount. Now I am telling discount. Why I am telling discount? This side rate is high. This side rate is low. You see 47, 45, 93, 90. So that means the pound sterling is at discount. Okay. Why it is a discount? That is based on interest rate. Now you need not have to calculate the discount yourself. Discount already appears. How you got discount? It is 1 month. This is high. This is low. If it is ulta, premium. The ulta, what is ulta? 13, 15. This side 13, this side 15 mean premium. This side 45, this side 47 mean premium. This side 90, this side 93. Why it is like this? If you work out, you will get the answer. Understood or not? How many of you understood? How to decide whether it is premium or discount? This is the second formula. Okay. Now question is, now you see the question. Now you see the question. Margin for bank 0.10. There I put 1.5. Now I have changed the bank margin. Now you watch the question. Watch the question. 3 months rate for an exporter. 3 months rate for an exporter. Now, now can anyone try? You try. What will be 3 months rate for an exporter? And they have given the bank margin. It's a challenge. All of you try. I will give you only 20 seconds because I have to make you understand the concept. Now I will check up how many of you understood. All of you work out. Just you imagine you are in front of the screen. Okay. Now work out, all of you. Please. Don't worry about correct or wrong. All of you work out. First you key in 1.3475. All of you key in 1.3475, 1.3525 in your writing pad. Now they are asking 3 month rate for an exporter. 3 month rate what? You come to this 0047. 0047. Exporter mean go this side. Importer mean go this side. Now this you have to deduct. Why I am telling deducting? Because this side, this is in pound is in discount. So you deduct 0.0047. Don't add 0.0047. You add on which side? Now working details will come here. Working details will come here. 3 month margin. 3 month margin. You go pick up to the 3 month margin. 0047 for exporter. 0045 for importer. Now, as the margin is descending, base currency, pound sterling, is a discount. Up to this, understood or not? Why I told discount? There I told based on interest rate. Here, interest rate they have not given. You have to conclude based on the way they have quoted the premium forward margin. Forward margin, this side low mean, this side low mean, it is a discount. Now, discount mean what you will do? Is a rate for, two questions I have asked. 3-month rate for an exporter. First 3-month rate, 1.34 is the base. Okay, minus karo, 0.0047. You will get 1.3428. All of you are getting or not? You here you need not have to round. And then margin you have to calculate. For an exporter, what happened? 3428. Again, margin has to be deducted. Bank profit will be deducted. Minus 0.10. Why 10? They have given. They will give. Either they will give 0.8, 1.5. They will give. You look at this answer also. Okay, 0.10. 0.10, if you minus it, you will get what? 1 pound is equal to, again you will reduce 3.14. You round it or it may be. You just try 342814, 1.3428 minus 0.10 percentage button. You will get 1.3414. You will get 1.3414. This is the 3-month forward rate for an exporter after loading bank profits. After loading bank profit. Bank profit for an exporter will be deducted. Discount always will be deducted. Premium always will be added. These are the fundamental rules. Now, how many of you understood? Now, can you work out 6 months rate for an importer? It is now on the screen. All of you calculate.
1.3448.
1.3448.
1.3448. Oh, very good, very good. Now we'll go to this side. 1.3525. 6 months mean you go to this side. 0090. Don't add, deduct. Don't add, deduct. 1535. This is a starting rate, spot rate. Minus. You have to now discount. Discount mean minus 0090. 1435 you will get. And again, now for an importer, again 0.10 will be added. So 0.10 you add. I think one madam told, oh great, 3448. How many of you got 3448?
God, sir.
Clap. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, how
Yes or no,
yes,
guys?
for important?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Any
6
doubt
months,
at this stage?
sir, yes, 6 months for an importer. I can't understand it.
No. Question you see. Question is 6 months rate for an importer. Boss,
Here
the
the 6
question
months
they have given, no. No. 0.93 for exporter, boss. This is for exporter, this for importer. You see the question? Importer mean don't look at this side. Importer mean go this side. Correct. Your question is wonderful.
Interest
When
rate
6
is,
months mean,
sir, how we know that interest rate is lower?
this interest rate is lower mean this is no, that is how indirectly they are telling. These are not direct. Indirectly they are telling this side is the exporter side is high, importer side is low mean that currency is a discount. Is a ulta, understood or not? The forward margins
in 6
6
months
months
it is
you
only.
see.
Deciding
6 months, you know.
discount, sir.
See, this is in discount. No, this side is higher. This for exporter. This for importer. This side is high. This side is low. Then that means that currency, which currency? The pound is a discount. So the 009.
Importer, that margin should be added, right?
Added,
Yes, I am added. Added, boss, plus only.
Sir, how to
Added,
remember that margin is added to importer or discounted minus to exporter, sir? Can you please explain?
Boss, note down the ground rule. For bank margin, always will be added for importer. Note down. Bank margin will always be added for importers and outward remittance. Bank margin will be deducted for exporters and inward remittance. This you note down. This should be registered in your mind. I will repeat. Bank margin, bank profit will be deducted for export transactions and inward remittance. Understood or not? And bank margin will be added to the offer side for importers and outward remittance. This is the ground rules, thumb rule. Okay. Now have you understood? Understood or not, boss?
Sir, 1.3525 minus why minus 0090? I can't got it.
This minus why you put discount, this currency discount. Why discount? 6 months, this is high, this is low mean, this is a discount. Already they will not give the interest rate. Now pound is at discount. How you come to know pound is a discount? Because the way they have given, they will not tell discount or premium themselves. You have to read the question and you have to interpret the question. How to interpret? This side rate is high, this side rate is low mean. I will give another example, then you will understand. I will give so many examples. In this example, because this side is high, now this is a discount. Discount means minus. Discount always will be deducted. Yes, boss. Now clear? Now you watch for the next question. Varieties I am giving. This I will send to Biju and he will share with all of you. Just to have a look at it. I am telling you, these are going to be the probable 100% you will get similar questions in the, because arithmetic is minimum 5 to 10 marks. And UCP. Today I'm going to cover NDR 25 questions. I'm going to cover. Okay. Up to this, okay. Now you wait for the next one. Wait for the next one. Now, same rate. 1 month, 2 months. Now I'm giving 1 month, 2 months, 6 months also. 1 year. Bank profit I am asking. I am giving 2 months also. Now I am going to twist the question. Because always CAB, they will little bit twist. Okay. Now you look at the question. Now we look at the question. Forward rate, look at the question, boss. Forward rate for an export transaction any day in the 3rd month. Any day. When they use the word any day, they are twisting you. What is any day? Earlier question, they have straight away asked 3rd month or 2 month or 6 month. Here they are twisting you. What is the twist they have made? Because CAB always they will twist you. Forward rate for an export transaction any day in the which month? 3rd month. Now how much discount you will take into account? That is the question. Because now
3 months.
3 months. Because exporter you are going to deduct the discount, not add the premium. The exporter, very good. Somebody told up to the 3rd month. You have to take the highest. You have to deduct the highest, because any day mean it can be on the first day of the 3rd month. It can be on the last day of the 3rd month. Why is booking the contract like this? He is expecting an export bill or realization of an export bill or an inward remittance any day in the 3rd month. Sir, March 1 mein aa jayega or March last mein aa jayega. So as a banker, you are so friendly, you are giving the rates. Because it's a discount, you have to buy at the lowest rate. So you load the most discount. Most discount means what? 0047. So step number 1, you see, same step number 1, step number 2, same. Step number 3, now the twist is on delivery date. The twist is on what? CAB, they will do like that. Delivery date is any day in the 3rd month. Any day mean it may be beginning of the 3rd month or it may be the last day of the 3rd month. So as a banker, don't take chance. Discount mean highest. It's a premium mean lowest. The Ulta rules, note down. If the currency is a discount for an exporter, you deduct the maximum highest. Supposing it is a premium, you give the premium least premium. Least premium you are giving to the exporter. For the exporter, when you are deducting the highest. So highest mean what? 0047. Now you key in 1.3475. This side you come. Don't go that side. 3475 minus karo. Minus how much you have to minus? Any day in the 3rd month mean up to 3rd month end. This is a cumulative margin. Cumulative. Up to 1 month end. This is up to 2 month end. This is up to 3 month end. This is up to 6 month end. This is calculated based on interest rate differential. They have calculated, pre-calculated, and they are given. But sometime earlier, first opening question, I asked you to to calculate yourself. Agreed? That's the difference between the earlier question and this question. These are the varieties in the CAB. Now, now you understood the steps. 1.3475 is an exporter. So you minus maximum 0047, you'll get 1.3428. Okay. Now again you have to deduct what? Bank margin. Because exporter. Again you have to deduct 1.3428. Again you have to minus. Minus how much? 0.10. 1.3414 will be the final answer. How many of you have got it? Yes or no? How many of you have got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Now you watch for the next one. Now you watch for the next one.
So in
Yes,
case
boss.
if it is in a premium means ulta, then we have to take only 2 months, no sir?
Yes, correct. When it is a premium, so for an exporter, the rules will be ulta. Any day mean don't give third month. If it's a premium mean you load up to the second month, the earlier month. Importer different way, exporter different way. Very good. I think hats off.
Excuse me,
Clap.
sir. Sir,
Yes,
just a
boss.
minute. Sir,
Sir, repeat one time, sir.
Madam, when the currency, the base currency, what is the base currency? Pound is a discount and is for an exporter, you are going to deduct, correct, you know, you are going to deduct the discount, add the premium. When it is the forward contract, sometimes they may use the monthly contract. I think all of you have discussed this in your chapter, in your earlier theory sessions. What is the point you have to remember? Forward contracts are highly customized. The forward contracts can have a fixed delivery date, weekly date, any day during a week. I think I remember, have you discussed this? Okay. Any day during a fortnight or any day during a month. This is flexibility you are giving to exporter or importer. So when the exporter tells, I may get an export bill realization any day in the third month, if the other currency is at premium, any day mean it may be on the first day or it may be on the last day. As a banker, when it is in premium, you are going to give him more. When you are giving premium in, you are giving more value. You give the least value. If it's any day in the third month mean, you have to give premium up to the second month end only. One of our friends told that is the correct one. Have you understood that or not? When it's a premium, if the question is like this, any day in the third month, you have to give the premium up to the earlier month. Supposing it's a discount, third month mean you have to load up to the third month. Discount mean you take it for exporter, you go to the maximum. Importer, it will be ulta. Importer will be ulta. Now, fourth question, next question you see, understood or not, madam? Now understood or not? Okay. Any day, it is very rarely, sometimes they will test you because CAB is full of twist. Now you see the question, sixth question. This will be the final. Now we are going to other concepts because you have to discuss all arithmetic, you know. Now 1 month, 3 month, okay. Same question. Now I am asking forward rate for an exporter. Oh, third month. For an exporter, this we have discussed. Okay. I think by it is repeated. Now you go to the next one. Now 1, 6. Okay. Now importer. Now you see the question. Forward rate for an importer any day in the third month. Now we am using the word third month, so you should be able to differentiate between exporter and importer. Now importer any day. Now what you have to do? Earlier you go up to the, because the discount you went up to the third month. Now it's an importer. Now step number 1 will be same. Now you have to go to this side. Now it's an importer, friends. Go to this side. First key in this rate. 74.66. Now discount. How much discount you will make? Any day in the third month mean don't deduct 1.06. You have to deduct what? 0.77 only you have to deduct. So 0.77 you are deducting. 74.66 minus. Oh, sorry.
Sir, it's premium, sir.
Sir, here
Not
it
a
is
discount,
premium.
sir.
This mistake is not. Yes. No, it is not. Oh, sorry. Correct. It is 75. No, 75, 77. Oh, it is 75, 77. Now I have given in a different way. 75, 77. Now, okay. 37, 39. 75, 77. So plus 1.06. Now it's a, oh, that is why. Now it is a importer, and importer, now it is the premium. Any day mean you now load up to the third month. Okay. Premium mean you load the maximum. So 74.66, 74.66 plus 1.06, you will get 75.72. Again, you have to load bank margin. Again, bank margin will be again loaded. Okay, premium always added. So I have added. Again, bank margin again added. So the final answer will be 75.80. Any day mean importer you load the premium, you load the most. But if the discount mean you give the least, you deduct the least. Okay, ground rule. Understood or not? Premium mean.
Sir, an importer or an exporter, if it is a discount, we load up to the previous month. We subtract up to the previous month.
No. That is the correct. For an, if it is a discount, importer mean you load up to the previous month. Rules will be ulta. Discount mean load up to the previous month. If it is a premium mean load up to the particular month. Exporter mean if it is a discount, you load up to that month, load up to the end of that month. If it is a discount, if it's a premium, exporter, you load up to the earlier month. These are the ground rule. Shall I repeat? Shall I repeat?
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. One more.
Yes, sir.
I will repeat.
Yes, sir.
I will repeat. If the forward margins are at premium or discount, first you decide premium or discount. Okay. How will decide premium or discount? Based on the way they have quoted. If it is lower side, higher side, premium. This side is lower, this side is higher. This side is higher, this side is lower, then it is a discount. Discount mean you have to keep on low deducting. Premium mean you have to go on adding. Up to this, understood? Understood or not? Now the question arises when the forward rates are, the questions will be any day if they use. Okay, this is a twist they will make it in the real exam. Any day in the third month, any day in the sixth month. For example, third month, we will stick to third month. If it is a exporter, any day in the third month mean, if it is a premium, note down. Any day, you note down this example. Any day in the third month, exporter, if it is a premium, least premium will be given. Up to the second month only you give. Note down this. If it's a premium, any day in the third month mean you give premium up to the second month. If the same question, if it's a exporter, but if it is a discount, is a any day in the third month, you have to load discount up to that third month. Up to the third month. Understood or not? I am going only exporter. Exporter,
Yes, sir.
any
Yes,
day
sir.
in the third month mean you go up
Thank
to
you,
the
sir.
second month. Now you go to the importer. Now you go to the importer side. Importer, any day in the third month, you remember. Now it's a premium means you add up to the last third month. The third month end premium you load. Supposing importer, any day in the third month it's a discount. You discount will be, you are deducting. You deduct less. You will be doing up to the second month. Okay. The four rules, how many of you understood? After reaching home,
Sir, any logic for remembering easily?
Is a logic is there. You work out arithmetically is a logic. Is based on a logic, arithmetical accuracy. Okay. Premium mean always you have to give the least premium because bank is giving. Discount mean you are deducting. So for an exporter, you deduct you give the lowest rate. Always buy low. Try to buy lowest from the exporter. Try to sell highest to the importer.
Sir, in all the cases, bank should give less and get more.
Very good. Clap. This is the point. You are a smart banker, boss. A smart banker is one when it comes to the question of giving less. When it comes to the question of taking from the customer, take more. This is the fundamental banking concept. Now you have become a smart banker. Now we go to the next question. Okay.
Sir,
You see,
sir, in this question, for exporter, we take only up to 2 one. In case of exporter.
Yes. Exporter, if it's a premium, you go up to any day in the mean, you go 0.75 only give. Importer mean, you go up to any day in the mean 1.06. If it's a ulta mean, rules will be reversed. Understood or not?
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, when we see the interest rates are more in how to say that is discount of premiums at less.
In interest rate here they have not given, boss. When they give the interest rate, I think opening question I gave the interest rate. If they don't give the interest rate, they have straight away given the forward margin. Don't worry about the interest rate. Interest rate they have already taken it.
So how to see that whether it is forward premium or discount, sir? That's
this is how I told you, this is lower side, this is higher side premium. If it is ultra, this is side you see, this side is lower, this side is higher main, it is an premium. If ulta, what is the ulta? 0.39 versus 0.37 mean, immediately you conclude it is a discount. This is how you have to interpret. Understood or not?
Okay, sir.
The way it is quoted, you will. This base concept you understood, you are cracking Caiib, especially international business. Now you go to the next one, you'll be surprised. I am asking you cross currency. Now one question will be on cross currency, especially involving Japanese yen. Why they are involving Japanese yen? Japanese yen will be quoted 100 units of Japanese yen. It will be in multiple. Okay. Now you see the question, beautiful question. You see the question. Japanese yen 100, it will be within bracket. They may give, it is always implied, Japanese yen, Indonesian rupiah, Swedish kroner, okay, and one more currency. It will be always Kenyan shilling. Always will be quoted in multiples of 100 units. So 100 Japanese yen is equal to 1 pound 0.6412 current rate 6414. This is Japanese yen is bought at this rate. Japanese yen is sold at this rate. This is the base currency. This side currency is known as base currency. You see the second equation. US dollar versus Japanese yen. $1 is equal to Japanese yen 114.63, 114.70. Here this side comes actually you have to give. But when it comes to this side, within bracket they will give. Japanese yen 100. Here you need not have to do 114.63. Two quotations are there. Now, simple question they are asking. What is the simple question? Find out GPP JPY rate. Find out JPY USD rate. All right. My God. What is GPV JPY? GPV should come this side. GPV JPY rate. Now, first question you ask is, now you have to use now there are two questions, simple questions. GPV JPY. Already they have given JPY GPV. Here JPV comes on the left hand side. That is base side. Here it is keep on changing. The GPV. Now what they are asking? Find out pound sterling versus JPY. Now you select this first question. Okay, I will share these working details with you. Just to have a look at it. Don't get confused. This cross currency, simple straight substitution rule or chain rule. Substitution rule. What is substitution rule? You bring this equation to the left hand side. A is equal to B mean B is equal to A. Understood or not? A is equal to B mean B is equal to A. So this equation you bring like this. GPP to understand in a simple way, 0.6412 oblique 0.6414 is equal to Japanese yen 100. Understood or not? What I have done? I have brought this side to left hand side. Whatever left hand side I have brought to right hand side. Whether equation will remain the same or will undergo a change. It will remain the same. Understood? Understood? Now you apply your logic. Simple logic. 100 pound is equal to 100 Japanese yen is equal to 0.6412 pound. 100 Japanese yen is equal to, again, the selling side. Japanese yen 100 can be purchased using 0.6414. Sold. Japanese yen is sold versus this. Japanese yen is purchased like this. So you equation. Now you have to convert to equation. 0.6412 Japanese yen is equal to Japanese yen 100. Then 1 pound is equal to how much? This is fraction of the pound is equal to Japanese yen 100. Then 1 full pound is equal to how much? Next step is 1 pound is therefore 100 divided by 0.6412. Understood or not? 0.6412 pound is Japanese yen 100. Then 1 full pound is equal to 100 divided by 0.6412. You will get 155.9575. Simple arithmetic. Now next one. Next one, what happened? You have to divide by next one. Japanese yen 100 divided by 6.14. What is 6.14? This side also you have to divide, divide by this. You will get 155.9100. 9100. Okay. Now there are two values. Japanese yen 155. Simple. Cross currency, minimum 1 questions will be there. Sometimes they are one exam, 5 questions were asked in cross currency. It's like a case study now they are giving. So now you have got the answer like this. Now you have to rearrange the answer. How to rearrange? So the final, while you are rearranging finally, ensure that this side is lower, that side is higher. Bid side is always. So how you will rearrange? What 1 pound is equal to, okay, the cursor. 1 pound is equal to Japanese yen 155.9100, 155.9575. This is how in any quotation the bid side will be lower. Remember the ground rule. Bid side will be lower, offer side will be higher. So this side finally you have to rearrange. Don't put this way. You will be get a wrong answer. You go to the multiple choice. This side this lower side and this side should be higher. Click this, you are getting 1 mark. Understood or not? This cross currency, how many of you? Logically and mathematically. This you have done in your school days.
Clear, sir.
Clear, no? Now you go to the second one. Second one, now I am asking Japanese yen dollar rate. Japanese yen dollar. Japanese yen comes this side. Now Japanese yen has to come that side. That's all. Japanese yen dollar, I am ulta reverse rate. Japanese yen here, $1 is equal to this much Japanese yen. $1 is equal to this much Japanese yen. Okay. Yes, I think the cursor. Okay. That means no, Japanese yen 100 is equal to how much? Japanese yen you have to bring. So logic USD question mark. You have to fill up the question mark. How to find out the fill up the question mark? 114.63 is equal to $1 and 114.70 is equal to $1. So you just divide 1 by 114, 1 by 114, 100 by 114, 100 by 114.70. These two rates will be divided. The rates will be divided. When you divide this, how will you get it? Japanese yen 100 is equal to $8724, 8718. But this is not the final rate. Why is not the final rate? This side happens to be high. This side happens to be low. Now you have to rearrange. Always an interbank quote is an interbank quote. Interbank quote is different from a customer quote. Interbank quote will always be the bid rate will be lower, the offer rate will be higher. That difference is known as spread. Spread means profit for that particular bank. That bank is now Japanese yen 100 is now what will be rearranged? You have to rearrange. How you will rearrange? 0.8718 versus 0.8724. Then you will get the correct answer. You pick up whichever nearest you click. Whichever nearest your answer you click. Because sometimes small variation will be there.
Sir, one doubt. Sir, here one is equal to JPY 14.63/70.
I think.
Here it is a direct.
Others, please unmute. Please mute.
In this question.
Others, please. The person who is asking only unmute. Others, please remain in mute mode. Tell me, boss. Now tell me.
In this question, one USD is equal to JPY 114.63/70.
Yes.
they are find out to asking the ulta. When that means it is indirect quote. Right? Direct quote is
yes.
Indirect quote is asked.
Yes. Don't get
So
confused with direct, indirect. That is our older concept. You forget that concept. Now, direct, indirect quotes, it's a traditional bus. Now, don't confuse with now base currency versus left-hand side currency versus right-hand side currency. What is the left-hand side currency? Always it will be in multiples of a fixed unit. It will be a fixed unit.
That's okay, sir. But in this, while you quoting the other way, it should be sell high. Left side should be high sell buy high sell low. In that concept, it will come, sir.
Yes. That is why I have rearranged it, boss. Boss, $100, 100 pound. Sorry, 100 Japanese yen. When I get the final answer, I will get like this. But you have to rearrange. Why you have to rearrange? While you are giving the final answer, this side should be lower, this side should be higher. So that is why I have rearranged 8718, 8724. You now check up whichever nearest to your answer, you click it, you are getting 1 mark. Cross currency, this is the substitution rule. Substitution rule. Okay. I think one terminal, you have to mute one terminal. Those who are asking questions, please unmute. Others have to mute. Yes, pass.
Sir, you repeat it once again, please.
Boss, there are two equations and two questions. What is question number 1? What is pound sterling versus JPY? The pound sterling should come on the left hand base currency. The JPY should come as the varying currency. Here what has happened? Japanese yen 100 is fixed. The GPV, it keeps on varying. Okay. You call it direct. This is direct quote. Okay. This side, don't get worried with the direct, indirect. Japanese yen 100 is equivalent to GP. It is 100 is purchased at pound this rate, sold at this rate. This is the bid rate. This is the offer rate. Now the question is, what is GPV Japanese yen? This also they are asking, just reversing. GPY should come this side. Japanese yen go that side. So same way you do. This way you follow the principles. Now here in the second question, $1 is equal to this much Japanese yen. $1 is equal to this much Japanese yen. Then how much? Then Japanese yen 100 should come this side. Reversing. Japanese yen 100 is equal to how much dollar? Japanese yen 100 is equal to how much dollar? There are two rates should come on this side, This side only one rate, one unit. This side always there should be two rates. So adopt the same simple mathematical formula. 114 Japanese yen is equal to $1. 114.70 Japanese yen is equal to $1. Then 100 yen is equal to how much? So 100 yen means 1 divided by 114.63, 1 divided by 114.70. Directly you divide. Then the final answer will be like this. Final answer you have to rearrange. Why you have to rearrange? Why you have to rearrange, boss? Because buy low, sell high. Understood or not? Again, please go through.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Because you have to discuss some more question. Now I am going to the 10th question. Very interesting question. These are deliverable, non-deliverable. This is another arithmetic. Always they are asking. Please remember, you see the question. An importer had a turnover. I am focusing only on numerics, so that numerics more you attempt, your scorecard will go up. I am telling confidently, so many people are getting 75, 90 in the CAB because they are able to do correctly the arithmetical part. Even in treasury, even in risk management, even in balance sheet management. Now 70% of 65 to 70% of the questions are problem based. Okay, now you look at the question. An import had a turnover as under during the 3 years. Okay, as under during the 3 years. And year 1, 30 crores. Year 2, 24 crore. This is a frequently asked question. Year 3, 36 crore. Now question is, how much forward contract can be on deliverable basis? How much will be on non-deliverable basis? Why they are asking this question repeatedly? Because you have to understand the concept first. Okay, this exporter, you can note down. I think this theory part you will have discussed. Exporter and importer, this is the theory part. Exporter and importer can book the forward contract cumulatively in a financial year up to average of last 3 years turnover or up to last year turnover, whichever is high. Okay, whichever is higher. This is FAMA rules. The FAMA rules are giving freedom to exporter importer without reference to documentary proof. You need not have to ask where is the export order, where is the import order. No, because he's already an exporter importer in your bank. So without asking for documentary proof, based on the past performance, this is a question they will frame like this. Based on past performance, how much forward contract you can book? This is the question they are asking. Now, how much forward contract you can book is an importer up to turnover and or last year turnover, whichever is higher. And here, that eligible component will be split into two components. What are the two components? 75 will be non-deliverable. Note down. Those who have got the pen, please note down. What is non-deliverable? Can be cancelable. Non-deliverable means he need not have to give the dollar or need not have to buy the dollar. The exporter need not have to give the dollar. Importer need not have to take the dollar. Non-deliverable. That means within bracket you put cancelable. Here 25% will be deliverable. What do you mean by deliverable? First 75% should be utilized. The limit will be split into two segments. I think you remember the forward contract. Overall eligibility, you see the first step. Overall eligibility is 30 first year, 34, 24 second year. You totally 90. Divide by 3. Why you are dividing by 3? Average. Average is 30 crores. But last year turnover is 36 crore. Last year turnover is 36 crore. Now how much eligible limit? Whichever is higher. Whichever 36 crore is higher. So the eligible limit will be 36 crores in a financial year. Up to this understood or not? The 36 crores is going to be split into two segments. What are the two segments? 75% will be non-deliverable. Non-deliverable means can be freely cancelled and rebooked. Note down. Non-deliverable means can be freely cancelled and rebooked to take the profits. Supposing if the cancellation of a forward contract results in profit, within the 75%, you have to give the profits to him. When he is escorted the 75%, it will be shifted to the next 20%. Some big exporters are first escorting the 75%. 75% is freely cancelable. The 20% is not freely cancelable. He can cancel, but if it results in profit, profit will be retained by the bank. If it is within the 20%, that is why FAMA rules are very friendly towards exporter importer. You can book a forward contract without asking for documentary proof. If it's a new exporter, you have to ask. If it's a new exporter, first time exporter, you have to ask him, sir, where is the proof? Before booking a forward contract, you should insist for a documentary proof. But for established exporter and importer, don't ask for documentary proof. Based on their past performance, you can offer forward contract under this rule. What is the FAMA rule? Cumulatively, overall entitlement will be average of the turnover, export importer, same rule, or last year turnover, whichever is higher. So you have got 36 crore. Understood? Now eligible limit you have to split. What is eligible limit? 75% will be non-deliverable. What is non-deliverable? Remember, cancelable and rebooked within this limit. What is deliverable? What is the difference between deliverable and non-deliverable? In non-deliverable, profit will be given to him. Note down. In non-deliverable component, profit, if any, on cancellation of the contract will be given to the exporter. But in deliverable component, if it results in profit also, loss will always be recovered. The rule don't never forget. In cancellation of a forward contract, loss mean it will be always loss mean from bank's point of view. Don't look at from customer point of view. Always as a banker, if it results in profit for the bank, if it is within 75%, you give to the exporter. The dealer will give to the exporter. If it is within 75% escorted, now you are in 25%, the cancellation of the forward contract is profit. Profit also will be retained by the bank. It will not be given to the exporter. Loss will always be recovered, whether it's an exporter or importer. Loss will be always recovered. Profit will be given within FAMA limits. Have you understood or not?
Sir, one
Yes,
doubt,
boss.
sir.
Last
Yes.
year turnover 36 crores means up to last third year is equal to 36, so or only of third year 36 crores, sir.
Yes. No, the formula, remember, madam, formula is average of the 3 years or last year turnover, last year only, immediate last year, preceding year.
Up to no, sir. Only of last year only, na, sir.
Last year only. No, not up to last year. Only last year turnover or average of the 3 year, whichever is higher. In this case, though the average is 30, the last year turnover is higher than the average. So 36 will be taken into account. Wonderful question. Agreed or not, madam?
Sir,
Now you have
one
understood.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
You have written up to I have asked, sir.
Which one, madam?
You have written in the slide after. You have written in the slide up to last year. Therefore, I asked.
Sorry. This up to, appa, you are very shrewd. Oh, you are smart. Here, the up to word I should have removed. Very good. You are wonderful. Or last year turnover. Oh, correct. The up to word is a spelling mistake. Very good, appa. You are alert, madam. Hats off. So, or it should be read like that. Or last year turnover, whichever is higher. Hats off to you. Okay, one word.
Sir, that profit sharing to the customer, that point, can you explain once again?
Okay. Because the exporters are given freedom. Because what freedom, you know? Within the 75%, you supposing 36 crore, in this crores, you know, what is non-deliverable? Non-deliverable means he need not have to the transaction need not be there on the expiry dates. He can just tell, sir, cancel it. That's the freedom is given to the exporter because he may cancel it purposefully or Why is given the freedom? Because he feels that canceling on the expiry date today is going to get profits. When for the bank, it is not a loss. Already I have covered. Bank, it is not going to be a loss because of cancellation within the 75%. If it results in profit for the bank, the profit will have to be given to the exporter fully.
Okay, that means that if the forward contract is non-deliverable, then the profit, if it's a profit at the time
retained,
of cancellation,
profit will be given to the customer. Loss will be recovered. Loss will be always
always be recovered. Okay.
Understood,
sir, one doubt, sir.
Sir, this average of last 3 year is like equation. No, not for this question. If in question 5 year also given, then also we need to take 3 year.
No. Always, and the rule is only go up to 3 years, madam. Okay. Oh, your point is correct. If they give for 5 years, you pick up the last 3 years. The rule is preceding 3 years. Madam, note down preceding 3 years. Okay, madam?
Okay.
The same rule will be applied elsewhere. Yes. Sometimes they will deliberately mislead you. They will give the data for 5 years. Don't worry. You pick up the data in respect of the immediately preceding 3 years and you have the average. Immediately preceding year, you find out the real one. Whichever is higher you take, that's the limit under FAMA rules.
In the non-deliverable, cancelable, the 27 crores will be returned by bank, sir, or?
Yes. In respect of 27 crore, the profit, if any, will be shared with the exporter or importer, madam. The limit is applicable both for exporter importer. Non-deliverable, he need not have to delivery, no. So here, profit, if any, will be shared. It will be passed on to the exporter importer. When it will not be passed on, next element. When you will come to the next element, after costing 75% only, you have to go to the 25%. This is this is the calculation we are doing. Understood or not? Okay. Only for exam only.
Sir, profit within this 27 crores is given to customer and remain profit will be taken.
Yes, yes. When he has escosted the 27, when he is in this case, okay, now he is under the 25% component, that he cancels one forward contract. That forward contract cancellation results in profit. Profit will not be given to the exporter or importer. Profit will be eaten by the bank.
Okay, sir.
Retained by the bank. Understood?
Sir, if it is a single contract for 36 crores, then 3/4 will go to profit will hand over to that customer and 22%.
Correct. Okay, that is why RBI is very flexible. 20% compulsorily has to deliver. If he cancels profit, he cannot have both. That is why he cannot have the cake and eat it too. Two benefits you cannot give him. So one benefit you already given him up to 75. Let him book the contract. Let him cancel the contract. Profit let him take. But the 25%, you don't allow him profit. If you cancel it, if it results in profit, bank will eat. Bank will.
Sir, suppose the customer is having only one forward contract, then what will happen, sir?
Only one contract will come under the first limit, up to 75 only. Up to 75, don't worry, profit will be passed on. Even if it is cancelled before.
If that forward contract is for the entire amount, that means for the.
Yes. Up to the limit. Yes. Up to the limit, no problem. When the limit is cumulatively, again you have to calculate the utility.
No, sir. That is not my question, sir. If the forward contract is for 36 crores, that means for the entire amount, then if he is going to cancel the forward contract, then what will happen to the profit sharing part?
Yes, up to that 27 crore, any contract, any individual contract, profit will be given to him. But when he has exceeded that, when the limit will be, it is a cumulative in a financial year. You have to, the package has been designed like that only. Okay, it's a practical situation. It will automatically calculate. When the limit 70% is exceeded, it will go to the next limit 25%. There one contract is cancelling. Rules are like this. Understood or not, boss?
Okay, sir. One doubt is that, sir, for that you said 36 crore. You said for a customer delay canceling this 36 crores. Or the bank will calculate up to 27 crores limit will be with profit will be given to the customer and remaining 9 crores. Right, that now only one contract.
Yes. Correct. Within that eligibility, within the first eligibility, there are two tiers: non-deliverable, deliverable. Non-deliverable means within bracket cancelable. Understood or not, boss?
Same like this now.
Yes. Okay. Understood or not? Now you go to the next one. All varieties I am giving. Varieties. Now you see cancellation of the forward contract. Definitely there will be one question. Without that, there will not be any question. Please remember. Now you see the question. If spot rates are this and the forward bank margin is 0.15, at what purchase rate today rate is spot rates are like this, and the forward bank margin 0.15%. At what rate a forward purchase contract? This in 1 year, this was the first question. The first question itself was, people swear, first question itself is on cancellation of the forward contract. The forward contract booked at 74.42. Already has booked a contract. When you booked a contract, don't worry. Now today he is cancelling. Now at what rate will be cancelled? Whether it is going to be a profit or loss. Beautiful question. This you have understood me. You are going to get 2 extra marks in the final exam. This cancellation part you understood theoretically and step by step. Now step number 1. Step number 1, remember, is a purchase contract. Rule number 1, note down. Forward purchase contract, if it is to be cancelled, it will be at the reverse rate. What's the reverse rate? Forward purchase contract will be cancelled at TT selling rate. TT selling rate. This concept you will have discussed already in your theory classes. Okay. Forward purchase contract will be cancelled at TT selling rate. Oh my God. Forward sale contract will be cancelled at what? Forward sale contract will be cancelled at TT buying rate. Okay. Now is a purchase contract. So TT selling rate. TT selling rate means next step what you will do? Go to 73.47 you go. Why I am going to 73.47? Selling. Selling means you go to this side. 73.47. Plus button you put. All of you put plus button. Plus 0.15. 73.47 key in. Okay. Plus 1.15. What is 0.15 margin they have given? You will get 73.58. Are you getting or not?
Plus, why is plus 0.15? So that is.
No, selling mean always, selling. Correct. Why is he is telling why plus? Because selling rate mean always bank margin will be added. Buying rate mean that's a fundamental concept. Always you have to see so many factors. As a banker, you are a smartest person. I am telling you. Now you have to remember the oldest rule. What is the oldest rule? When you are applying selling rates, bank margin will be always added. This is the oldest rule. First rule, when you are applying buying rates, bank margin will be deducted. You remember that rule or not? Correct. As a banker, you are a smartest person. Salute to a banker. Correct, I am a banker. We are all bankers. Okay, understood? Yes or no, boss? Why I am putting plus? Selling rate. When always not plus, next question you see. Sometimes I will put minus. Why minus? When it is a buying rate, I will minus the bank margin. Understood? Now you have to apply logically. Now apply logically. You have booked a contract at 74.42. Here only people are making mistake. Now it's a purchase contract. We have agreed to buy from the customer, exporter customer at this rate. He's an exporter customer. That is a purchase contract. We agreed to buy the dollar. Sometime back, we ended in the contract at 74.42. But today, it is 73.58. So instead of buying from the exporter, we are now buying from the open market. So the open market rate is 73.58. Now tell me, is a profit or loss?
Profit.
Now it's a profit. Very good, profit. Why it's a profit? Instead of buying from the exporter at 74.42, you are able to buy today the dollar. Instead of from the exporter, you are going to buy the dollar from the interbank market at selling rate 73.58. Logically, is a approach. Now you are able to buy at a lower rate. That means you are going to save. You are going to get more cash flow. You are going to buy at a lesser rate. Then it's a profit. You are going to buy at a lesser rate. So for the bank point of view, contract rate is 74.42. Today you are able to get the dollar at 73.58. So it is going to be a profit. What is the profit? You see the difference. Here
0.839.
Here 42, 84 paise per dollar. Understood or not? So now the profit will be passed on to the exporter or importer. They will ask within the limits. First, a 70% you can pass on. Now profit will be passed on in this example because of profit. Within 70% deliver is a non-deliverable component. So first they will utilize this. Profit to the exporter or importer. Now it's an exporter. It's a purchase contract. It has resulted per $84. How many of you understood? This step by step. Now I will go to the next one. You have to calculate yourself. Okay? Smart. Because now I will go to the, now I have changed. Now same rate. Now bank margin. Now I am telling what rate? Forward sale contract. Earlier I asked forward purchase contract. The same rate I am giving, 74.42. Now the arithmetic will undergo a change. Earlier arithmetic was different. This arithmetic is different. What is the first rule? First step. Now it's a sale contract. Sale contract will be a TT buying rate. TT buying rate means what? Go to this side. Don't go to that side. TT buying means 73.45.50. Now I am putting minus. Now I am putting minus. Why? Because I am putting at buying rate. Buying mean bank profit will be minus. So 73.34.50. Now, okay. So this is the cancellation rate. This is the contract rate. Now is an importer. Now importer. What is an importer? What is an importer? What you are doing? You are giving the dollar to him. Had we given the dollar to importer, he will have given you 74.42. Now we are giving the dollar to the interbank market. We are getting less value, 73.34.50. Now it's a profit or loss for the bank. Tell me, boss. Now it's a profit or loss for the bank.
Loss.
Now it's a loss. Now you have to think from that angle. Now we are getting less cash from the market. Had we given to the importer As per the contract, you will have given 74.42 because forward contracts are gentleman contracts. The gentleman contract, now you are going to get less cash flows. Now the loss is the difference between contract rate and market rate. So the loss is 74.42 minus 73.34.50. That means loss will be how much? 1 rupee 0750 paise per dollar. Difference between this. Put your calculator. 74.42 minus 73.34.50. Carefully you put. You'll get 10750 is a loss, mean will be recovered from the exporter. That question sometimes they may ask. Sometimes it may be a 5-mark question also. This may be a 5-mark question also on cancellation. Agreed or not? How many of you understood? You will have done it, but today you are refreshing.
How are you deciding within non-deliverable limits, sir? That pattern is not able to.
Huh?
How are you deciding within non-deliverable limit?
No. Here, the loss mean you don't worry about deliverable, non-deliverable, madam. The loss mean if you don't have to worry about loss at any cost, whether it is within deliverable, non-deliverable, loss will be always recovered. Loss, you don't worry about deliverable. Only for profit, you go to that concept. Okay? Understood or not, madam? Your question is correct. Understood or not? It is, the question is agreed. Agreed, madam. Loss mean don't worry about deliverable, non-deliverable.
Sir,
Okay.
So what is the cancellation rate here?
The cancellation rate, madam, TT buying rate. TT buying mean go to this side. Go to selling mean go to this side. So this is the cancellation rate, madam. This is the contract rate. Now, he is an importer. Instead of selling to the importer, you are selling in the interbank market. The interbank market giving you less value per dollar. So bank is now facing a loss. Had we sold to the importer, we'll have got cash $1, we'll have got 74.42. By selling in the market, we are getting less value. Then that results in loss for the banker. This is how logically you have to run a video in your. This is how a banker, say. When in CAB in the room, you will be tense. Oh, like if you understand the concept, you will not commit any mistake. Your score will be high. Agreed. Wonderful. Now you go to the next one. You see the next one.
Sir, on dual question, it was in the profit, no, sir. In the profit is non-deliverable, 75%.
Okay.
On that one, on the rate will take 75%.
No, not on the rate, on the entire eligibility, madam. The deliverable, non-deliverable is fixed for the whole year, madam. It is not per contract. It is the deliverable, non-deliverable is not per contract. It is for the whole year, whole financial year. Whole financial year means what, madam? From April to March financial year. That will remain in the background. Okay? That will remain in the background.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, in cancellation, the bank has to sell it in market. So in cancellation.
Yes. Now it's an importer, it's an importer. Sale contract. Sale contract means what? You agreed to sell dollar to the importer.
Yes, sir.
Purchase contract means what? You agreed to buy dollar from the exporter. That's the difference between forward purchase contract, forward sale contract. Importer mean you agreed to sell dollar to an importer at a future date at a particular rate. Okay. If it is understood, boss. A sale contract mean your approach will be different. Purchase contract mean your approach will be different.
When cancellation, we consider with the market only.
Cancellation will be at the market rate on the day. This is also a question for rate application of rates. Okay.
Sir,
always forward purchase.
Sir, if customer is approaching to cancel on the maturity date, can we?
Yes. He has to cancel. Please remember, cancellation should be on the expiry date or before the expiry date. If he cancels after the expiry date, loss will be recovered. Profit also, whether it is within 75, no, don't worry. the thumb rule is, if he cancels after the due date, if it results in profit, profit also will be eaten by the bank, retained by the bank. It will not be given to the exporter or importer. If he cancels after the due date, rules will be different. Now it has to be cancelled at the latest within third working day. Third working day. Again, rule. That's a theory question. I am not highlighting most of the theory question because already you will have discussed. Okay, understood or not? Any unutilized forward contracts should be cancelled by the dealing room itself. Okay, the RBI has given full freedom, but they are not waiting further. If the exporter cancel, importer cancels, different. Some exporter, importer, they will keep quiet. But as a banker, you cannot keep quiet because you have to meet the interbank delivery. So you have to cancel latest by, if the customer does not cancel, the bank itself will cancel on the third working day. Most of the banks have switched over to third working day of the expiry date. But when he cancels, but the exporter himself cancel, the rule is simple. If he cancel before the due date or on the due date, profit, if any, can be given within the.
It is 15th day, no, sir?
Huh?
On the 15th day,
no, third
Madam,
day.
that was earlier, madam. Now
No, madam.
they are
Third day.
wanting to on third day. Now, earlier it was 15th day only, madam. Now RBI has given the FEMA guideline, or FEDI is actually FEDI guideline. They wanted to wind up the contract early. Why unnecessarily wait for 15 days? Because you have to meet the interbank delivery now, madam. Earlier it was 15 days. Now banks are winding up the contract because it's a commitment for you also, you know. Based on this man contract, you are already committed to another bank. So you wind up your contract if he is not delivering on the due date within 3 days, 3 working days. Okay, earlier 15 days was perfectly correct because the matching schedule will be on fortnightly basis. Okay, but now rules are, it is a gift. Freedom is given to the banks, but FEDI has given the individual. But latest, some banks are doing by third working day. Okay, madam. Now we come to the next one. Next question, because you have to discuss some more. I think you are exceeding the time. Don't worry. Are you on a holiday now today? Because you should have, any of you are going to the bank, okay, another 5-10 minutes. Another 5-10 minutes can I take? Okay. Now an
Yes, sir.
exporter, you see the question. An exporter got an export order, boss. This is another question. Invariably they are asking. He export order, pound sterling 1500. 1500 CF value. Oh my God. CF value. Assume sea freight 10%. It's a beautiful question. Look at the question. You are getting going. Sometimes it may be a 5-mark question. Remember, pre-shipment finance, post-shipment finance. How to compute the eligible limit, how to calculate handling charges, how to calculate the value, everything. One question. I am making all the concepts clear. Assume sea freight 10%, marine insurance 2%, and the spot rates are pound is equal to, because the order is in pound, the value of the order or LC, it may be an export order or export LC, it is in pound, and today rate is INR 98.75, 98.78. The exporter, you go to this side only. This is just to okay, two-way quotes, and the bank charges exchange profit is 0.15. Margin as per sanction tab. This margin is different. This is exchange margin. This is credit margin. Note down, all pre-shipment finance, that is call it packing credit. The packing credit will be with margin. The post-shipment finance, you need not have to put margin. This is RBI rule. RBI rule, understand, pre-shipment finance with margin at the discretion of the bank. Why you are putting margin? 20% margin mean the value of the order, FO value of the order. Again, remember, you don't go up to CF value. Your finance should be restricted per order up to FOB value minus margin. This is the rule. Note down. What is the rule? FOB value of an order minus margin. What is margin? Okay, sometimes you are giving a car loan. What is a car loan? Car is 5 crore. Sorry, 5 lakh, including road tax, including registration. On the 5 lakh, you will take 20%. Similar way, you calculate margin not on CF value, on FOB value is a ground rule. Now, how much pre-shipment finance? That is packing credit in rupee. The packing credit can now be given in rupee also, or in the same currency, or in another convertible currency. Because they will watch the interest rate, which is benefit for him. The taking a foreign currency loan is foreign currency loan is beneficial for the exporter nowadays? That question also they are asking. Whether you can give the packing detail, that is theory question. Now I am focusing on numerics because time you don't have. Now first to find out FOB value. Step number 1, they have given CF value. You have to find out FOB value. How to find out FOB value? CAF value minus freight minus insurance. This is the formula. Remember, FOB is equal to CAF minus I minus F. What is F? Freight, ocean freight. What is I? Insurance, transit insurance. When you minus this, you will get 13288. Agreed? Okay. Now you have to find out the margin. You have to deduct the margin because entire thing you cannot finance. The sanction tell how much margin? 20% margin. So 13288 minus 20%. Put your minus button 20%. You will get pound 9966. Now you have to give rupee loan. Now rupee loan at buying rates. Buying rate means 9875. 9875 minus karo. Don't put plus. Minus 0.15. You will get 9860. Here also bank is getting some profit. So 9860 and the value of the financing component is pound 999966. You now multiply. Now if you multiply, pre-shipment finance shall be 9966 into 9860, 9,82,647 is eligible. This they may give in the exam, but some people may have rounded it. Rounded it means what? The final answer may be 982,000 also you click it, 960,600 also you click it, exact amount also you click it. Whichever answer nearest to your answer, this is the maximum permissible finance packing date on this order is your computed. Now how many of you understood the steps?
So the minus, we have to the profit shall be deducted from the buying rate.
Yes, this is exporter numbers. Exporter mean bank profit will be minus. Okay. Why this minus? What is this minus? This minus is credit margin. Margin, credit margin. What is this minus? Is the bank exchange margin. Exchange margin is different from credit margin. Okay. So 9,82,647.60. Agreed or not? Now I am going to the next part, second part.
Sir,
same bill.
Sir, why we take,
yes, boss.
Sir, why we take a buying rate?
Because the exporter, no. Boss, base concept, don't forget. He's an export, you know. Export always buying rate, boss. Import means selling rate. Is a pre-shipment arises not for pre-shipment arises only for exports. What is pre-shipment? Is a working capital loan you are giving to an exporter to enable him to procure raw material. He incurs so much expenses, you know. So you have to draw. So this question definitely being asked repeatedly.
Sir, FOB means what, sir? FOB full form?
FOB means free on board. Oh, Incoterms. That is also international. FOB means up to the ship what is his cost. The exporter, there are so many charges for the exporter. X works. What is X works? X works means he is keeping the goods. There are Incoterms. I think 11 Incoterms are there. Last year question was every year one question will be on Incoterm. What is Incoterm? It is by ICC, International Chamber of Commerce. What is Incoterm? In international banking, the buyer and seller will price the contract based on who will do expenses up to what level. For example, is an export is going to America. One export is going to America. The exporter sometimes will keep the goods in his godown. In his godown, sometimes he will deliver the goods in the port. Sometimes he will deliver the goods on the ship itself. Sometimes he will deliver the goods in New York itself. Sometimes he will deliver the goods in New York, his godown itself. So they will mutually agree up to what level I will do my job. Exporter job, importer job. Sometimes FOB mean the exporters agreed to load the cargo in the ship. Up to that, whatever expenses I will put it in my contract. So the contract is a pricing. Pricing means how much I should charge. I think all of you now understood FOB. What is CIF? What is CIF? The exporter himself will.
Cost, interest,
Insurance also exporter will do it. Freight also up to what port? Up to that port he will load it. Then he will sell it. FOB will be lesser. CF will be little costlier because I&F gets added. So what is the formula for our purpose? FOB value is equal to, note down the formula. CIF value. What is CIF? FOB plus I plus insurance, I plus F is equal to CIF. C stands for cost. Cost means what? Cost up to the ship. Cost up to the ship plus insurance plus freight. Okay, friends. So for
Sir, what is the full form CIF?
Cost, insurance, freight. What the C? It is up to cost up to the ship, up to the ship.
Can you speed up?
Which one, boss? The cost here means in CIF agreement, contract, C means cost. Cost up to what point of time? Not cost at the factory. Not cost up to the ship. Cost up to the ship means, in other words, it is FOB value. FOB value, because he has to buy the raw material, he has to process the good, he has to pack the good, he has to do inland transport. What is inland transport? From his office, he has to go to the port. And the port also, there will be some charges. The port people, again, they will put it in a container. There will be one charge. Again, the container will be loaded in the ship. Up to that, if the exporter takes care, if he bears all the expenses, then that is contract is known as FOB contract. What is CIF contract? The exporter himself is adding the insurance, adding the freight, then it is known as what? CIF. Which will be costlier, you tell me, boss? FOB will be costlier or CIF will be costlier? CIF will be costlier. Will be costlier. But your finance note down. Huh?
From the SFA value, that exchange margin already decided also should be rated always.
No, this margin is different, boss. FOB, this is a credit margin. This exchange margin will be based on what? Huh? I could not get your point.
The credit margin means what, sir?
Credit margin mean 20%. Suppose you are giving a vehicle loan or housing loan. The housing 40 lakhs is a house. Will you give 40 lakhs? You tell me. Will you give 40 lakhs? You will take margin. What is the margin? Suppose in the 40 lakhs, 10% margin. What is 10% margin? Okay. You will finance only 36 lakhs. Okay. That is the margin. That margin is different. This margin is different. Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we go to the second question. Continuation. Same export. Now I am telling, now he is giving the bill. The exporter got an export order, assume same question, I am repeating, but I am adding something more. Margin as per sanction time, PC 25, zero margin for post-shipment. Now there is pre-shipment, post-shipment. I think this you will have discussed during your theory classes. Okay. Now what is that zero margin on post-shipment finance? He is giving the bill now. Okay. Any export order, immediately export product will not be ready. First, he has to buy raw material, he has to process it, he has to finish the good, he has to pack it, fine polish, quality inspection. Then only it will be cleared by the customs. Then it will be loaded in the ship. Customs are cleared, it will go. Then he will prepare all the bill. Then he will come to the bank. Sir, I have done the export. This is known as post-shipment. What is post-shipment? He is giving all the bills. How much bill he will give? He will give the bill for the entire value. Pound sterling 15,100 value he will give. Now, how much post-shipment finance he will give? The question is, how much post-shipment finance in rupee can be granted by the bank? Assume exchange rate as above. You assume same exchange rate. Side bill. Now they are telling it's a side bill. They are twisting. The export bill is side. What is side? This bill is payable immediately. The bill reaching the other country, the buyer abroad is going to pay immediately. But still, as per FEDI guideline, site export bill, you have to charge interest for minimum 25 days. Note down. For site export bill, FEDI guideline tell normal transit period. The 25 days is known as NTP. What is NTP? Note down. Normal transit period. NTP. Have you, I think you are aware of this concept. What is NTP, boss? Transit period for an export
Normal
bill from
transit
India.
period.
Normal transit period. Now you do the calculation. This calculation already you have done. So it will be in the background. The 9,82,647.60, you already given pre-shipment. Now you have finished the goods. Now you have packed, you have shipped the goods. Now he is bringing you all the document. Now you have to give which shipment. Now you have to give another finance. Which finance you'll give within the limit? You'll give now post-shipment finance. How much post-shipment finance you'll give? Post-shipment finance, there is no margin as per RBI guideline. NDR bill you have to finance. NDR bill. What is the NDR bill? 15,100. And the rate applicable will be again same 98.60. The 15 paisa we have taken our margin by law. So 14,88,860 will be the post-shipment finance. It's a 5-mark question. Don't miss any point. Don't miss. So 14 lakh.
Is it calculated based on CAF post-shipment or FOB?
Yes. Post-shipment finance will be on the NDR bill amount. If it is CAF or FOB, note down, post-shipment finance will be on 100% of the bill amount. But pre-shipment finance will be FOB value minus credit margin as per sanction time. Your sanction time will stipulate the margin. For some customer, 25. For some customer, it may be 20. Some customer, if the rating, if the risk is more, margin will be more. Risk is less. For high value customer like Tata, some big corporates, even zero margin. Even pre-shipment also full pre-shipment will give, post-shipment also without margin. Now you understood what is margin. That margin different, exchange margin different. Agreed, boss? Now post-shipment finance will be on the full bill amount. Full bill amount. What's the full bill amount? 15,100 pound. You multiply 98.60, you will get 14,88,860. Now, before, don't credit this amount immediately. You have to calculate interest. How to calculate interest?
98.60, sir. How did you get 98.60?
Boss, already we applied in a boss. This is 98.75 is the interbank base rate. This is export remain, you have to go this side. And you have to minus bank margin. What is the bank exchange margin? 0.15. On 98.75, earlier question itself, 98.75 minus 0.15, you'll get 98.60. Earlier question itself. The same 98. That is why I told the exchange rates are assuming. Sometimes the exchange rate will change on the post-shipment date. Pre-shipment date, there will be one exchange rate. But in the question they are told, assume the exchange rates are as above. That is why 98.60. Agreed, boss? Okay. Now interest you have to calculate. How many days interest you have to calculate? 25 days. How you got 25 days? Nobody will tell. You have to understand. The exam, they will not give 25 days. They will only tell site export bill. Now you have to interpret site export bill mean normal transit period is 25 days. So 14,88,860 PNR by 100. 25 days into 10%. What is the 10%? In rate of interest. Divided by why 365? Because you have put the number of days, you have to divide by 360. PNR by 100. This is a simple interest. So that interest will be 10,198. This now handling charges also you have to calculate. What are handling charges? Because it gives you a lot of income, non-interest income. This bill amount is 14,88,860, and your handling charges 1%. 1% you need not have to calculate to break your head. Just adjust 2 digits. 14,888, 14,889. So this is your handling charges, because bank has to, the handling charges I have given 1%. 1% customer will run away. They will bargain. The exam sake I have given 1%. So now you minus this.
Sir,
yes,
why we are not charging interest on pre-shipment amount? Because that is already given, and interest is applicable for that also.
System will calculate, boss. The system will calculate pre-shipment interest will be at monthly intervals. At the end of the month, system will calculate. But in post-shipment, before giving the credit, you have to immediately recognize, you have to deduct your interest income on the spot, only in bill financing. When you are giving pre-shipment, there is no bill. That is why you are not collecting interest immediately. The interest will be
sir,
collected.
my question is not that one, sir. My question is not that one. When we are giving a post-shipment, when we are adjusting that netting, we know already that invoice value we know the post-shipment amount we know when we have given that pre-shipment, so that interest is supposed to be deducted, na?
That interest automatically, boss, interest will be in pre-shipment. Remember the rule, pre-shipment as and when given, as and when debited, as and when the pre-shipment interest will be automatically recovered from his operating account. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, the pre-shipment finance will be, outstanding level should be the original amount only. This is the rule. Pre-shipment advance will be automatically debited from the operating account, and it will be always, because ECGC is giving cover, boss. ECGC will not give cover on the interest amount. Interest amount will be automatically recovered from the operating account. That is why the package has been developed. Okay. Post-shipment finance, you have to cover the interest. Okay. So the post-shipment interest is this much, handling charges is this much. Already you have given pre-shipment. That also you have to minus. Don't give that, because otherwise you're double financing. No. Already you have given pre-shipment, that you minus it, and the handling charges you minus it, interest you minus it, net amount you credit. The net amount 4,81,125 will be credited to his current account. This is the final answer. Sometimes it may be a 5-mark question, sometimes it may be a 2-mark question. Now, having understood all the concept, you will not commit any mistakes. Yes or no, boss? Shall we go to the next one? This I will share with you, don't worry.
Yes,
this
sir.
I will share with you through Biju. Okay, now LC mechanism. Now LC mechanism, some days they are asking 5 questions. I think we'll have discussed, because LC, always 5 questions will be there. UCP 600, some 5 questions will be there. It may be a case study also. If you know the concept, all the 5 marks you can get like laddu. But sometimes you will, if you don't, now you see the question. I will, because time is very precious for us. Okay. And the export is a rapid round. The exporter gets a LC from Citibank, New York. Simple concept. But you have to apply your mind, and you can immediately present some mind. Advised by Canara Bank, Mumbai. LC available with BOP. The LC mean is restricted LC. I think this concept we will have discussed. LC available with Bank of Baroda. LC advised by Canara Bank. Here also they will ask questions. The advising bank only will be the confirming bank. That I don't want to enter into that, because that area already have discussed. Now you see, LC calls for 100 ton sugar approximately. They are using the word approximately. And post shipment prohibited. Sorry, part shipment prohibited. What is part shipment? The entire 100 ton they should put in the same ship at one stroke. If it is put in 2 different days, that becomes the part shipment. LC expires on 25/12. What is 25/12? Is an international holiday. Now, when the bill is tendered, the following were observed by the bank. These are the case study. Okay, I think some of you have already done similar case study, but because the numeric, I wanted to share with you one of the frequently asked UCP questions. Okay. Now, third-party shipment made. What is third-party shipment was? Remember, the shipment done by a person other than the exporter. It is permitted. It is permitted under UCP rule if it is not prohibited. If prohibited means LC silent mean third-party shipment made is perfectly okay. Is not a discrepancy. Okay. If it is okay. Second one, LC dated 10/9. But the bill of lading dated earlier to the LC. Okay. UCP, I think, is a big subject you will have discussed. Okay. Now I will share this solution part with you. You go through the solution part. For all this problem, 5-mark bus, you will get it. Don't worry. The explanation comes on this side. The explanation comes on this side. Okay. You here don't miss this 5-mark. Sometimes maybe 5-mark, 2-mark. You have to understand the various concepts like advising bank role, confirming bank role, what is meant by negotiation. Okay, what do you mean by transferable LC? All these you'll have discussed. So the questions will be on any of these aspects. Okay, it may be 2 mark, 5 mark, 1 mark. Don't miss. So you go through this. I will share with this. You have nothing to explain. It's only theoretical part. You apply your mind and understand the rule. You are clear. Okay. Now we'll go to the next one. Don't worry. It's not arithmetic. It's only a theory. Approximately mean your tolerance level will be plus or minus 10%. Not exceeding means sometimes they will use. LC calls for 100 ton sugar, not exceeding. Then your tolerance level will be plus or minus 5. So you have to little bit UCP rules, UCP 600, the rules, keep in mind, that will also help you to score more. Don't miss that. Okay.
Sir, one doubt.
Please explain,
Sir, tolerance level for cost is 5%, sir. Yeah.
Yes. You see the VATs. I will, boss, I will give a simple example. Note down the example. If the LC uses the VAT approximately to describe a quantum, 100 tons approximately mean the tolerance level will be plus or minus. Always the things will be taken to plus only. Tolerance mean either plus or minus 10%. Agreed? Okay. Supposing second, I am giving point by point. Second LC reads as not exceeding 100 tons. The approximately 100 ton is different. Not exceeding 100 ton is different. You agree or not? This is the way LC will be expressed. When you are using the in quantity and amount. Yes, both. It is applicable on both. Applicable on both.
So
when it is using the word approximately plus or minus 10%. When it is using the word not exceeding, you have to tolerance level will not be 10%. Tolerance level will be plus or minus 5%. The third example I will give you, these are the examples we used to share during our theory classes. Supposing the LC is for shipment of 100 Maruti cars. Shipment of 100 Maruti cars. Now it's not a quantum. It's expressed in number. 100 Maruti car. Now can you ship 100 Maruti car mean no tolerance? Note down. If it is expressed in units, no tolerance applicable. Okay. Because when it's expressed in quantum, weight, they will use the word approximately. They will use the word not exceeding. Not exceeding mean plus or minus 5%. Approximately mean only plus or minus 10%. Maximum tolerance under UCP rule is plus or minus 10%. Maximum tolerance. That also 1 year they have asked. Agreed or not? This needs little background. Okay, you go through these cases. Because I don't have time, I am leaving you. Don't worry. Any doubt at any point of time, you address to us.
Kindly explain shipment for third party.
Third party, third party shipment mean the LC always will name the beneficiary. Who is the beneficiary? Always in a LC, exporter is the beneficiary. What is third party shipment? He will submit the bill of lading. What is the bill of lading? Madam, it's a transport document. After shipping, he will bring the shipping, the bill of lading. Shipping bill is different. He will bring the bill of lading. When you look at the bill of lading, there will be two people that will appear. Consigner, consignee. What is consigner? The person who is sending the goods is known as consigner. The person who is going to receive the goods is known as consignee. Then who is the consigner? Always exporter name should appear. Consigner should be exporter. Consignee will be in open sale, it will be importer. Otherwise, the consignee will be sell for order. Consignee also, I will retain my rights. Okay. Consigner, consignee. What is third party shipment? Madam, question is, what is third party shipment? In the name consigner, instead of exporter's name, some other name comes, his agent name comes. That is known as third party shipment. But it is permitted or prohibited? It is permitted. Why permitted? If the LC doesn't prohibit, third party shipment is permitted. That is UCP rule. If you have to prohibit, then you should tell in the LC specifically any shipment done by a third party. Who is a third party? Other than the exporter, other than the beneficiary. Understood, madam? If it is prohibited in the LC, then only prohibited. The LC is silent, it is permitted. Agreed, madam? Yes or no? Doubt cleared or not?
Sir, your number, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Your mobile number?
My mobile number?
Yes,
my
sir.
mobile number 99986122001. I think IBS people will share with you. It's a group message.
Sir, can you please?
Any point of time, you can send the message through IBS, your group message. I will reply to you. Okay, madam? Any doubt? Okay. Now you go to the next one. Yes, madam. Now one more question. I am another few questions only. If you are okay, shall I go up to another few minutes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, please go.
You see, FOB price of a cargo, this is a question sometimes they are asking. Okay, because you should CAB will test your intelligence, smartness. Okay. FOB price of a cargo $10,000. Insurance 2%. Freight 10%. And what should be the value of the minimum insurance under UCP? This is a very important question. And ground rules for insurance, note down. Insurance should be in the same currency. Suppose the invoice is in Japanese yen, insurance also should be in the Japanese yen. And the minimum value of insurance should be, note, I think all of you have discussed the rule, 110% of CIF value. Note down the rule. Note down the rule. The minimum insurance in international cargo is, as per UCP guideline, 110% of, not FOB value, 110% of CIF value. Agreed or not? How many of you understood? Now you have to find out CIF value. What is CIF value? 10,000 is the FOB value. Plus 2% you add. Again plus 10% you add. How much you will get? You work out. 10,000 is the basic FOB value. Again 2% you add. Again 10% you add. You will get CIF value. On that again 10% you have to add. That is a minimum. You see the question. What should be the value of minimum insurance? So the choices will be 4 choices they will give. $10,000, $12,000, $1320, $, 10,000. The correct answer is 12,320. The insurance should be up to this amount. Okay, you may wonder when the invoice is like this, how you can insure, how the insurance people will give higher insurance. Normally, they will not do in the domestic insurance. International insurance, the convention is a general rule. Okay, general rule practice globally. Always global insurance, international insurance of the cargo should be for minimum insurance should be 110% of CIF value. How many of you understood? So,
sir, here insurance
yes,
is counted twice, sir.
Insurance is counted twice. Yes. CIF mean cost 10,000 FOB value plus 2% plus 10%. You will get 11,200. Again, 10% mean 12,000. So C is the correct answer. So the value of insurance company has to give insurance. International rule.
Sir, please
explain. Boss, suppose you have got a Maruti car, boss, 10 lakh is your Maruti car. Whether your insurance people will insure for 12 lakhs, you tell me, boss. No, they will not insure for higher value. This is not a practice in inland insurance. But international insurance, the law is favorable to the exporter. Supposing something happens, the law is telling, international rule is there. The exporter who is having the interest, the exporter heart will beat till he gets the payment. Suppose the cargo gets damaged, entire cargo goes into the sea. Now his entire loss will be compensated by whom? The shipping company. Entire cargo gone. How much cargo, how much settlement will be done by the insurance company? It should not be on FOB value or should not be on CF value. The rule is 110% of the CF value. Understood? Because the rule is wanting to help the exporter in an unfortunate event. What's the unfortunate event? Ship is gone. Entire cargo went into the ship. Okay, went into the water. So entire cargo damaged. So he should get the full settlement. How much settlement he will get? Remember, 110% of what? CA value. This is the international rule, UCP rule. Now understood or not? Now understood or not, boss?
Yes, sir. Sir, one doubt, sir. Sir.
Yes, madam.
10,000 plus.
10,000 plus, madam, 200. Again, 1,000. You note down. 10,000 is the basic FOB value plus 2%, $200. Another 10%, $1,000. You'll get 11,200. Are you getting or not? Again, plus 10% you add. So now this is CA value. This is a question. A is CA value, but insurance is another 10%. You have to give him benefit. Supposing cargo damage, the exporter has to incur so many expenses. So the law is very favorable to the exporter. Understood or not? This is the interest. So 11,200 plus.
Sir, insurance amount getting only exporter, no, sir?
Yes. It will not be settled to the importer. Even if the importer claims, he has to give to the exporter only. Because the exporter's liability, the exporter is the unpaid exporter till the buyer pays. How the buyer will not pay now? Why the buyer will not pay? Cargo damaged. Before going to Australia, it got damaged or it went into the sea before New Zealand or somewhere in the midwater. In Singapore, it got into the sea. Now, the settlement will not be made to the importer. Settlement always will be done to the exporter, because he is the insurable interest is for the exporter, is the unpaid exporter. Now the importer will tell, I have not received the cargo damaged. You claim from the insurance company. Understood or not? So the insurance company will settle to the exporter under this clause. Okay, he will get minimum 110%. Agreed or not, boss? How beautiful question. Now next question, you see. Now next question, these are the questions they are asking, boss. Last year question, believe it or not, this was a question asked last. You see the question? You see the, yes, boss? Okay, 1 terminal. Another few minutes. If a dealer goes long, now the meaning of long you have to understand. This is a last year question. When the IB rates were $1 is equal to 70. How we come to know the last year question? Because we interact with the people who appear for CIB. If the dealer goes long, mean go buying. And he squares selling this rate. What is the profit or loss? I have explained the steps. Go through. Interesting question. Going long in buying. So you'll be able to buy at. You'll be able to buy at this rate. And you'll be able to sell at this rate. Then it's a loss. Loss or profit you have to decide. So question I'm sharing with you is one of the important question. Easy to understand. But you have to know going long mean buying. Going short mean selling. This background knowledge is a must to attempt this question. Squares mean if he's buying, he's selling. He's selling mean buying. Squares mean reverse transaction. Understood or not?
Sir, buying is 75.45, no, sir?
No. Now he is buying, other bank is selling. This is the rate for madam question is wonderful. Now buying mean that is for merchant, for a customer you go to this side. But when you are buying from the interbank market, rules are different. It's not you are buying from the exporter. You are buying from whom? Long mean you are buying from another bank. The another bank quote is 75.47. Madam question is wonderful. When you are buying, other bank is selling. Other bank will not sell at this rate. Other bank will sell at this rate. When you are buying, Canara Bank is buying, Bank of Baroda is selling. When goes long mean Canara Bank is buying. Goes long mean buying. So the other bank, Bank of Baroda, will not put this rate. Will put this rate. 75.47 is the rate at which you are buying dollar. And what rate you are selling? Now you are selling. Canara Bank is selling. Now by this, now rates are different. Now when Canara Bank sell another bank, maybe Allahabad Bank or any bank, now they are buying. At what rate they will buy? They will not buy at 74.97. They will buy at 74.95. So you are able to sell at 74.95, but you already purchased at 75. Going long in buying. So the loss will be loss or profit. Loss will be the difference between what did you have bought, what did you have sold. It's a very, very interesting question. Just to test your, yes, okay. No margin is an interbank deal. Is not an exporter importer. Is only interbank deal. You now see the next question. The exporter goes short.
Sir,
not exporter. A banker goes
Sir,
short.
previous question, 1 minute, please.
Which one, madam? Earlier question.
Previous
Earlier
question.
question. Yes, yes.
இப்போ வந்து டீலரா கஸ்டமரான்னு பார்த்து தான் நம்ம இத டிசைட் பண்ணுவோம்.
Yes, yes, yes. டீலர்னா மேடம் பேங்க். டீலர்னா பேங்க்.
டீலர்னா வந்ததுன்னா ரூல்ஸ் மாறும் உல்டா. இல்லையா?
Correct, correct. A dealerனா பேங்க். இது ஒரு பேங்க். The bank goes long mean a bank is buying now. Dealer mean dealer of a bank. He represents the entire bank. A dealer represents the entire bank. A dealer mean a bank. If bank A goes long mean the bank buys. Bank buys from which bank? Not from exporter. He buys from another bank. So another bank, what rate they will charge? They will not sell the dollar at this rate. They will sell the dollar at 75.47. Very good question. Understood, madam? Now you come to the next question. Now you come to the next question. I am saying the question. Now you tell me. Now your dealer goes short. Short means what? You should know the meaning of short. Then only you can attempt this question. Otherwise, the steps will go wrong. Your dealer goes short mean now the bank is selling the dollar. Now the dealer is selling. When you are selling, the other bank is buying. So at what rate will be able to sell? When you are selling, 73.25 is the sale rate. 73.25 is the sale rate because you are short. You are short. Your position, you are short. Short means selling. 73.25. And when you are and squares. Squares means what? When you are sold, you have to buy. What rate you will be able to buy? 74.11. So 74.11 is the rate at which you are buying dollar. Again, loss. Buy high, sell low. Okay. Buy high, sell low. So the loss will be 86 paise per dollar. So these words, they are playing with you. They will give you either 1 mark or 2 mark. These technical words you should grasp. Okay, very good. Understood or not? Okay. Another 2 questions. I will give all to you. You have to go through this because time at your disposal is very short. This question also interesting. You go through the steps, you will understand. FOB price, insurance. This is a question also they are asking. What will be the CAF cost? What will be the XW cost? These are all Incoterms. I have explained this step by step. Just to have a look at it, you will understand. It is nothing to get worried. It's only logical way of understanding. Okay. What is USD? This I will give, and I will give the explanation also. X work mean FOB minus inland transport. CF mean FOB plus all this. What is X work? I literally have to understand. I think Incoterms is a theory question. X works mean the exporter will keep the goods cargo packed in his godown only. The buyer has to engage his agent or engage his vessel, pick up the cargo from the exporter side, inland transport. He has to reach the port, he has to customs clearance. Everything will be passed on to the buyer. So X works will be always will be the lowest price. Okay. DDP, the Incoterms, 11 Incoterms, if you go through, if you want to share, I think sir will have already shared this during your theory classes. And here today the focus will be on important numeric question that you may get at the final exam. Okay. Okay. This also now crystallization always every year they are asking. Crystallization of an unpaid export bill, note down, always a TT selling rate. TT selling rate as on the date. Crystallization mean if any, okay, I think this concept we will have discussed. Crystallization, that is why this question is based on export bill, unpaid bill only will be crystallized. Okay, depending on that day exchange rate. I explained the step. This 2631, with this I am ending.
Sir, previous question 1 minute.
1 minute. Madam, this is the rate. If the ongoing interbank rate is 74, 81, 25, 82, 50. That is spot rate. And the exporter whose export bill was originally discounted at 73.80, some month back, maybe 1 month back or 2 months back, you have discounted his export bill for $1. You have financed at 73.80. Now today due date is over. Due date is over last week. Now crystallization will be done. Now most of the banks are crystallizing within the FEMA rules are within not later than 30th day. Not later than 30th day, because NPA concept will arise. What is the NPA? The whole account will become NPA after 90 days from the due date of the bill. But crystallization mean, supposing crystallization mean you are converting the dollar component to domestic rupee. Afterwards, exchange rate will not bother your exporter, because every day there is a rate, That is the meaning of crystallization. What is crystallization? When it arises, when the export bill doesn't get paid on the respective due date, then only the question of crystallization arises. Agreed or not, boss? What is crystallization? I understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the rule is like this. I have given the arithmetical accuracy. This third, last 5 question, one question they will ask on ECGC. How they will settle, what is the formula for settlement, and everything I have explained. You can easily, there are no calculate, no logically simple mathematics. The answers are here. Answers are here. Step by step you go through and you will understand, because sometimes it may be a 5-mark question also. ECGC will settle not entire value. And again, ECGC will settle.
Sir,
You
please
see the
explain
question?
this ECGC.
ECGC. You have sanctioned 4 crores, boss, and your account has become NPA. And within 1 month, okay, you have to send a notice of claim to the ECGC, and within another 6 months, you have to claim the claim the ECGC claim from the counters. No e-claim. Physical claim has to be made at the counters of the nearest ECGC office. If your export bill after becoming NPA only, you have to claim. So it has become NPA, and the liability today is 4.30 crore. Now, first rule is they will not settle on interest component. Interest component always they will exclude. 4 crores given mean only 4 crores they will give, and the rate of cover is 75. The straight away 4 crore they will not settle 75. First they will see how much security charged. Security charged is collateral securities, maybe land and building, maybe stock, maybe anything, the 240 crore. So the 240 crore, they will not minus from 430. They will take the 4 crore as the base. 4 crore as the base, because the 30 will not be settled. So 4 minus 240 minus. So you will get 160. You see, you will get 160. On 160, they will not settle everything. They will settle only 70%. So they will settle you 120 lakhs. Understood or not? Step by step, if you go through, you'll be convinced. Again, what happened? ECGC settled. After what happened? This is how they will twist you. After ECG settlement, bank made cash recovery 60 lakhs. Post ECGC settlement. ECG settled in March or in April. In May, these people put a pressure on the guarantor or somebody. Okay, that person or your account has become NPA. He gave some cash. He settled. After ECG settlement, how much 60 lakhs. Now the entire 60 lakhs you cannot retain. Why you cannot retain? Because you have entered into an agreement with ECGC. Any recovery also, you have to share with ECGC in the same ratio. What the same ratio? 75% you have to give back to ECGC, remember. Only 25% bank can retain. So the calculation will undergo a small change. Finally, the question will be, what will be the effective settlement? Okay, step by step, easily you can understand, boss. The 30 questions, 31 questions I have shared with you. Now this is the end of your...
26th
yes, madam.
15, how much will be settled by ECG? We just taking 400 lakhs only, na sir? Liability eligibility.
Yes, madam. Yes. Madam, ECGC will never settle interest component, madam. What is your original loan sanctioned? 4 crore you have sanctioned, Why
Yes,
the
sir.
liability? Because you have not, because the account has become NPA. You, even if you do not recover the interest, they will not settle your interest. ECGC will settle the principal outstanding only. Note down. Correct, madam? That is why they will make a twist. Twist they will make.
Sir.
Okay, that is why CIB.
Yes,
CIB
sir.
questions are highly twisting in nature. Okay, go through the worked out example. This I will share with you immediately. Now tell me.
It's 4 crore only now, sir. Then why? How we take 400 lakh? Oh, okay. Sorry, sir.
Oh, correct. 4 crore means 400 lakhs, madam. I have converted to lakhs. Correct. We have converted lakhs. Okay, because the securities are in lakhs, that is why I converted to lakhs. Securities are in lakhs, so I converted. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have got something from this rapid round session. It has created you, given you extra confidence in you. Yes or no? Yes or no, boss?
Sir, one last question.
Yes, sir. One doubt, sir.
Thank you, sir. One last question.
Because today, one day you are covering so many subjects. So I will leave you at this point because you should have time for other subjects like treasury. You should have time for other subjects like risk management and balance sheet, BFM subject. Wish you all the best. Okay. BFM
thank you,
is
sir.
going to be a decider. It will give you an
Sir,
advantage.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, doubt, madam. Which one, madam? Any doubt? I
Sir,
think.
I have one doubt, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
the previous question, 120 minus 45.
Tell me, madam. One by one.
Sir, that percentage you have given, sir, in that questions. So, sir, how we can calculate, sir? This is the premium and this is discount, sir, on percentage interest rate, sir.
Oh my God, you are in that. Okay. Madam,
Sir,
you go
actually, I
through
late
this again.
joined, sir.
I will. I will share this presentation right now. Okay.
Okay,
I
sir.
think
Yes,
after
sir.
the end of the today's session, when you have time, go through all the presentation. Is a quick preparation because you have learned so many things right from day one. Now exam is in another 2 days, so you have to grasp clear cut without confusion. That will help you. Okay, madam. You go through the
Sir,
points
in the
one by one.
previous question, like 120 minus 45 you have done for effective rate of
Madam,
45 where it
the
has come
120 you
actually,
got it originally from the 45
120
the 45 you are giving back to ECGC. Why you are giving back to ECGC, madam? Because it's an agreement with the ECGC. Whatever recoveries you are making after the settlement, you cannot keep the entire recovery with you. 70% you have to give back. 60 means 70% how much, madam? 60 means 70% 45. That is why I have reduced. Okay, madam.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
a beautiful question. We are asking every time. Okay. Understood or not? Finally,
Understood.
though you have got only 75 lakhs from the ECGC, madam. You have got 75 lakhs versus 400. So your effective settlement will be, though they are telling 75%, overall settlement is 1875 only. This is ECGC. At least to that extent you are recovered. Okay, you understood the ECGC?
Understood, sir.
ECGC cover they will give in, sir. Or this
Which
is
one, madam?
Standard, sir. 75% is standard to ECGC, yes, sir.
Yes, madam. Any recovery, no, what is that? The 75 is not standard, madam. Sometimes they will give 60%. Sometimes they will give in the exam. The ECGC, sometimes they will give 50 only. Exam may be anything. But in reality, they are settling for big exporter 75%. Small exporter, even 90% they are settling, madam. Sometimes they may give 90% also. Sometimes they will give 66 2/3 for hazardous goods. Okay. So the rate of settlement ECGC as per policy. For exam purpose, they will give specifically in the question 75 or 60, 50, you read the question, do the calculation step by step, understanding the steps. Even if you miss one step, you will land up in wrong answer. Okay. And the time limit is there for claiming from ECGC. 1 month from the account becoming NPA or 4 months from the due date of the PC, whichever is earlier, you have to send notice. And within another 6 months, you have to claim from ECGC. Okay. Okay, friends.
Sir.
All the best. All the best. I will share with yes. Okay, IBS. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, boss. Okay.